later on no so be shame eduru maybe omo ho kire omo ne hu say the Fletcher brothers no Jack bebo kakra na ne nua Tyler so bebo kakra but it is a position a very sensitive and in the history of Manchester United after Michael Carrick or Darren Fletcher there's been a lot of questions about the Manchester United midfield. It be a short term, long term they are questionable. Short term they be ni wine Casemiro, short term they be ni wine Nemanja Matic. Yeah, what the mention as no. Pogba is not a 6. Pogba is an 8. Then all Manchester United set up ni munyina. The questions people asking is when they both 6 no. Because ka 8 in kwa dia ya Bruno Timibo 8. The Messi Mount each 8 o. Kwabi menu na nkasa no pese onya ne yie pa na 8. Iti Manchester United ye din komo sisie ya omu top number 6 omu wo sisie ya o fit Andre Santos. You tell him as ye 8.
You can say Barca and Madrid in common on Ra. What need to latest day a banana pay. You better say Ramsey say was say yes to Barca. I say no to Madrid. I won't come out. You better and I say Alvarez and so Namia do on the 10th of August. He and no I am Monday and on the Atletico and penny focus here. Now what promise I say on the manager bedin common and say woman presido akasa say uncle na fe ono so ko to aso ba before for you don't come out at the bar and I say Bruno Gamero so latest Arsenal from Newcastle. I won't come over. You know, but some of the doors with Chelsea so Enzo Fernandez Everco and I uncle because Rodri every city Enzo Maresca and Yabrepa Nina uncle ye baby so a day amount. I'm also the Numa Ebesia call Man U womu ever ball you don't come out ever bar you be remove you be didn't come out democracy and the cup made in addition at the man a police ladies womu ever ball and the army ladies. Na nyame adoma you be do some command ya found and afi you be remove democracy cup later you be hear say the nyama enso no be say komema ne de no enso you be rem na kotoko news ben and a free crop ya so ye as the eba you don some eba as the amount and afi house of folk is the american say sikano $144,000 and I hate Renny Heading na account maza is the university pie and na 720 transfer ban ye and your phobia ye free musu and someone in the account be abuanwa ye the ever production team OKT ranking the top ranking member or boy chidompa one Shadrack Otu and have a rank your friend say Kingsley and a precious mom woman and a year Juman Ademaye over to Newton Peter Latte video analysis and I will play live on the show Sanso and I feel over to Messiah and Mr. Salubwadu and our festival woman over to woman called Batang at Nancy latest no I am one I the eba and I feel so yima and I direct and show you live on Facebook Wontumi 101.3 FM Wontumi TV live YouTube on Sejinam IAD and Como and I open within a couple of the Supremo meeting them the ama fancy Di Maria Monichao and I pay coffee say one everybody anywhere and the digital video ni abeje ewo number na the two screen so no landscape oh yeah na fero adventure bar foreign news ni we ye be Bobby the amansana ye real discussions aside o de asato aso ntimo record here na mo family landscape and I will record na fi o de abapa oba asa bi abakọ here
kapu bi fine
o sisi what the loto ana
bi the loto say ja wende aduma yo ba na bibi hawa obi animo
sanity
bibi so how so obi animo
of course ye aduma ani movie acting
bibi hawa obi won ma dio
script say ko act anya afuna be ka yere jame
ana me ma me ne yaka
they according to the script and how boy anti sanity eti Renny Heading matters $144,000
eko 3 days yo
accounting
eko na 3 days ana nwa bibia reflect
it me reflect
because ye din komo ye ni din komo ana me asa ye ni din komo no so obisa say na econom even Joshua Tingo.
Yeah, punch.
I didn't come on Naja. Only did come
or the chat to be catching. Maybe I hit your account.
Yeah, hit your account in it.
He has transfer
ban over. Say no, who say I was running the choco. Who's all the koi? And the band
this one also Casa Minsaka. No may. So much on that way. Okay. I have a Solomon Bessin. So I bet you know son of the latest bro. Yeah, teach him Mobia say, bueno, on house of Jesse BMO. One has a when you make Bonner, Pebby be there free as Yako. Agbesino. Documents no be pay open we are we say goodbye and documents now be pay no so no say house of folk for no we register no as amateur player we register no as NBA professional
yes because that am not ban da omo so
ntino mu ntimi registration
it is on say one sign one fee yeah we say no document say 20,000
na no me
demand a month
yes yanka transfer ban yi di yanka
no need your ojo
Mati say you be say $80,000 or just come be good bottom dia baba be go few Ghana 90 million a month salary no kwa
signing now signing fee my
salary no 90,000
would you imagine that would you na Solomon Gbesi abede
900 million
it we can be crack
do 1 billion
you penny for no we can be here 1 billion
20,000
no or 200 million ha you say what ka 1 billion now be say we say na who cost am
900 million no sign on fee my player bia ya sign 5 years old
Kruma hey you league in there
league no form
it's your boys no say so ya no ko Iraq
yeah
because Iraq no be pay be free waba
yeah
now you say we be some country here no almost Ghanaian players are every league no ko Iraq say CA o me 10
no more
10
Iraq
Obobo
Mate yababa so we dey am nya wi mrada
ko Iraq
and dey no credit
Iraq for no my league ni ye ha league ni attractive
sikasem
nye most Black Stars and kwa ana mo
aban be sa di 1 million na bia ba na last is aban the 1 million ba
unim se bo na na ye twa na ya aban na etwa eno wasem beba
tie ye betwa
e ya aban na etwa but nkofo bi si nkofo bi
be say production no now say the matches do ye talent case
na
say production fee no delay nti ye ntwa
na ho no sika na free sa program no mu ba no eso chan de ode ba ye ye serious
we go come on it say hiti ano pay pa omo here
we ade we aye kai obi tifie obeka say na gofu ade oba sheda na this is how ye hwe democracy cap e ko ma fa so organizers na organize such people ye ko mo nche ko ja disua ko sua nyansa enti u kan mebusa metire nsia chiche mu nsia o so kwadefo contact nchen ko sua na kwa na hunu nyansa cat mu ko mo go sua nyansa
meba na ya beto so ho na yedi nkomofa na abusua enano pe best brain publications there no ana nkoda no ko school a wo musua na books all preschool textbooks in the obi your crèche and your nursery for your kindergarten wo mu books ni ebi ho basic 1 to 6 no textbooks no say English language and assembly creative art ni nyina no ade say ekwan abie best brain publications wo mu adaroma obekona waka ko pebi na nkora ne dia no ye ka no mpanimfo no so wo mo manyini no wo mo JHS no so mo ba tres am se no ye BC ne dia ka ho mo books no so ya de se ye de bi aba English language and afi ne no integrated science ne nyina no wo benya bi enso akwa akosua ye okuma se fankro no behind La Posada Hotel and your boy juma betima frɛ 0507200200 best brain publications wonum adaroma again help chairman so draw we no asepa again no help Mr. no and the capsules no ebo adwuma Emma Brema said ye ne enuama nkoye emfam an obeye adwuma wompem am ya adwo tum se ne wo bema obebo adwuma ye again and no so territory enti no so ama me so nya no bia ebetumi aboa pa ama ne no so ye adwuma wontimi mo wompem wabo abone ye ana afi mai so obo a wo yo ba so empem agudie bema ebu wontimi mu nhia ne nyina ne kyerɛ sɛ ho de sam no ɛwɔ fam nya gan bia ɛno ebetumi aboa gan ana American fo ɛsɛ ama sɛ no ana Ghana wo ba bia obi agye atoma wo yusu bia ɛno nuama ekoi agan de ano asie pa number no nie oman mu afana ba bia benya agan product TB 05008830 na fe wedding kwama na fe nuama enso aye kama na 0241604702 na fe kwama no akoso ye room e high sense wo maso ya no pay high sense and countries ye bia enso rooms no wo takrade enano pay anasem bia wo kofrodia wo ene tamale wo ho anase sunyane wo betimi abawra ho TV no kase pa 116 giant anase ne inches no yo bi enso no ho anafe washing machine ubesi nuama bema wasi nuama siesia ene lady eba ade ba ko a ema ni dwaw ene se oba ubeyi jinsi aguo jinsi nso utimi siman o sema ni buru se obesi ni nsanu nyina be ne ya wedi e washing machine se mana fe nuama konti upebia enom abeboa deep freezers arodo anafe refrigerators ni nyina yo bi awo yaso ye 5 year manufacturer defect warranty enso ngada so ye number no nie 0302550000 na wedding come solak biochemist no madama Zeman plus health bar capsules and no pr panya yasesem instant ede anabatie enti the one who tell me bama and your man koyen fama before say ne action e because match na satem bi obatantie na adi enso matimi asete a obebom yenu na obom yenu na wi na atimi say bia atimi say ntini no enso ma start e wo so cha and as I'm to grant Zeman plus ne de no a ana mema here de agi ani mpem a 0245616028 na fe wedding come pharmacy bia wo man yimu wo benya bi ato ebi herbal clinic de glaucoma and your suffer rasta wani ane ya wo yete atiese so a wo se bra na omo alternative bonkum so na wanya wadwuma be konifa enti sano so stroke anasem bia prostate awon asem anasem bia bema wa ye mrempam ni nyina obeba na suffer rasta abo adwuma wo kaso a mika se watena se ewo millennium inside wa or at the last of all and wo bo adwuma kwada so dwuna se main market na chi domain kroye ben ebeneza in a preschool and afi number no 0541565199 na for wedding komo na manabel na darumo manabel fast food the assembly ye ko weekend see the na Friday. What's not Saturday? A year our town, and I feel weddings, our town, and our parties, our door, our town, engagement, our town. While we have birthday party, now we say, Winya Diane, as everyone, a manabel, Natarumono, and a Vanimona on one and say the bra, which means a number that's what means all to trim your mem. Just saying, yeah, is a manabel, Manu Kratos, one who pays a cat, rice, and as a play rice, any stew, no matter, and easy crab, play rice, any stew. Said e beya enu ha be koyi na mana belasma mi kan o kronom o anowa we ya juma Sundays to Friday mana bro anopemu za wo temen kan no paper a wo mo no de ntimi nko enya ho kra so delivery so we be bia wo be delivery
na pizza no
no dedodo
the pizza no
so dedodo
the pizza no
so dedodo
na kokonam no
manabel number ni 0249030830 o kronom heya o konafi mi wi ese me pe yini bi rice no
okay
di ba why
di ba me de ba ko ne be kan ba ko ne de
yonko
ize mo nja tu dada o ti mu ba prepa tabia ba ko na industries wo so ka bi na den sampani na eba na me so ta ko no so wo bi atimi etaflin tu so ko pe bitafre na bia so atimi na kama wo ba na be ma wo pe ma gudie na nyama sedan ko ya ta kum ana so ituma tafre na bia so atuma ko ye anu ti se bia also dia no malaria fever jaundice ana tetra wo dia na tabia ba mixer enu ebe tu ase afema na ko fitira na wo ba mo so nya na no ko anopai ba bia ton drug na bia oko wo so so ebe tu aka dubai be na so atuma ba ma bia kama ka nasanos ama me se na yi wo ba from 243 686861 now so no makasa imletaba supplement mislo where food supplement if you can tank aba pharmaceutical research center makate FDA force do stamp no asisu se panai na kanasa no amam se mai mamu ye jawo djuma wo ye ba operator anamposan ebia uchi tractor uchi nesa trotro bi mislo da wodro ni obi atimi numbi entinumbi so na be no sister no be gina brand ya de bia enso entimi nchon konsia dum timislo tutubi kanako pa imletaba supplement bobo na bians entimi ko kama support immune system no amana gire ama bia ko kama ba bia twan do Ghana bia ko so pe imlitaba supplement 0535 112873 neso no makasa Alaska Star Enterprise ni o tutumi kanaba jenya mapapa eba no nasa blankets we penesa wallpapers me purchase 5D and opposite 3D natural designs no kwa jodie and what or the decorative waters and flowers and sweat maba o kwa Alaska on sa kabia no pai ya bia shop no e kumas eduma ya no boss of family shine man watching crime El Circle, Titoli 1 man, ya Bojima 0200281080. Nanan Penifon Sweat Macasa Polytank, the Debia Mecacho say, and anayad a tank papa. On that tanks in the Brenana, Banasu the Adiatuma, Esaya Papa, Obia can want some other polytank. Say, ensure to enter no to enter Bia, not Yabatu to so many other day, and to be slow a pebdemuno, and obey your polytank yepa. Tobisua, you on the Ketua, Zona Dantem and your Cassia, Ababo, and was to ensure. I'm a biasa to a tank ni one milestone so ma se si ana pampa bemba polytank entesa to be kanako podia papa na kasemye ubaka kojode tebota garage so to me kanabra ebana digital nessa mechanical shopper and also etima bokroma ebwa ama bibias etwa ko edi aboa na semei wo kana asana Mr. Bra na almost amwa na bibias etim ko kama fama e bus accident cars no makato sa o sha dia no so a ye fa bibi before and after and so timi da na so TV screen no so Rosa can any more Sadiano, Yabasa Sana Amana, Kama Monotiao, and what he can son so. I'm a Sabia Wingino, and a person Kama, a fake body works on up, a spraying, an upper air condition, and what Chanwa Canwas on Sabia, electrical works on a person or Canwanino, woman born almost Etman Kama Ediamo, Kabia Yasi Bia, almost Etman repair, a 2 down a sober Cotamata garages, now on a Makako took a summer Bianson Etmo Kama, and I'm sweating with them all. Now, wouldn't say apart from son. Omia cars no ebasa japadia bi na wa person to ebi to say fie cars anya dadani na no wo metima ton kama enso timi da man pay Tabota garages and cry your hours water works on ma after buying traffic light no me part e ana dia say wo and what you come say the channel so do come say in between Nessa Georgia hotel na Gridco office no anya wa na ya bo adwuma 0542275252 na no enso timi kasa uya na the serious SP2 engine oil no and I'm also the good car no bians at your commissions no ababu amakan engine no some etmagina brane na what they some ababa and what he and fan to bians some etimato we say e descend to turn go for pronounce we there e man to amato nwati ya engine se be city the weather of Ghana and into the so da betu timi kan akwajo there and what he say bia usu engine engine usu no say petrol and up say diesel ni na no betimi the serious SP2 engine oil ni be and some eti da kopa bisesia na switch me so na bians empim ko kama ma and person with 0540424386 na no makasa o Johnson 10 time anadwa I am naturally compare limited o medua for personal capsules and am babua say bia o Johnson is fitani fu be ma eba and am person bia o Johnson so na mo pa mi no o kokko je dua bia babua true man capsules na man ko de o be ma premature ejaculation at to de bo nya sesia na ba besenko obi so on ma de tell say me wonu cry de from when you ya na ba na bibians anyama sada enko so informant misraw kopa truma ni bo Congo antwat no udare na utu and what koko na tetewa and so timi adua babua so sia contact natural complementary so sia e was 0249017101 no mo so any komo wi me dima fu eba center doctor so the time air tosro ato from ato nchanchen am bians ato comment nei se bias to kan je ya de na tetewa enya enko ena no etima o yo ba na brama wo upebi na so nya bia medima fose bra obedi wasem anam anso timi da ma bia ay kama adiama tutubirika sese ba no prostate enlargement obasa abuako go school junction doctor Tracy no pay 0244774282 na no doc anso di nkomo Lawson Beverages Company Limited there eye nubra ene aban anom de ya dua abu adasa Ghana for di adansia omogu so edi adansia enti so ntia me so me kanfo di ama sample sɛ bia wɔyɛ mmerɛ ɛwɔ mpam obi wɔn mo de bɔ nya sɛ na ba bɛsenko ɛno ati adeselos panka ututuo no na tutuo na wotu ne nkuabu a Mr. Lawson Dileman Butters abɛboa ɛno ati Lawson ɛbɛna sɛ ne Dileman capsules no ɛma na kɔ aficha no bɔ mo sɛ no bɛti wis ajes antima me ɛne ade ademesraw wɔ Dileman capsules ana bɛboa ɛno ati sɛ bia cholesterol ana pɛsɛ koko ataw so a wonya dua bi ɛbɛkɔ baabi ɛtɔn do Ghana bia ɔkɔ no akɔ akɔgye deɛ 0248619999 no makasa ya didiye na udidi ya amopa na wasa udi ama Ghana rice ana wasa uto na wasa utimi die so uti di na no wasa fi Ghana ya emo no me patani test na aya kama na no so de papa anu ti se bia ne kanfo di amateur operators a moya mutuo moto so moya fried rice afei moto so plain rice ana moto afei rice water very ama Ghana rice aba munyi bia na mo fa no aduane na bia etimnya kama when onwa eni obi na be frɛ emo na kasa aso etimi de man tutu bi kasa sia na ko na sama katiba bia wo Ghana ba bia ko se wo pe ama Ghana rice 0537029464 na mpani fo kasa eye waposo ana ye oya me pacho wabeti anamposa okwanchi ana tetel anamposa spinal cord ana ya detensa Bible hospital atemfo ba se fabra na onsa ya de aya cancer ana to dompanima oba wabati ni se te esanjuma odinte award dia wasesa bebere awono so etimedi ama bia ato kama na wodim se utie me na mpo dislocation of arm tetel enu ati se bia unsa akokobobo amana bua ni na Dr. Ba ababua odimi bra ani abada kan nyaminti ebako ama bia ato kama nya no nkwa eba se bia no bia kwakodi agro bia tewade atewasem gonoria ana bia tewade acha bia mesrewada tutubika Dr. Ba betu ase edama no pai ubetu tubika do na temo tonsu agogo bind agogo hospital awon ye wa ye bojuma enka udi wani chem us Printers Road 18 Johnson 0244988004 neso na chemfo ba kasa wudi msa charistic inti se wona ma wodi wonsa ase won botom na ojujuji enu ye injudas amani ji efen injudas emanu su ti efen injudas entimuno modo ayazara mesani G capsule se adoi ba ye nkonfo jai ene wona rashes abegu wa common so anampos ebia won so awareness ne gonorrhea syphilis bilharzia me patona mi sa de nya eko enu achi ulcer etu ase deku anon anso ati da ma bona be mo tenkasam anon so ati matiko ina no ezara mesh and G capsules na unim se nei hindi aba mix and e wodwa so e ba no se malaria fever typhoid diabetes etu ase anon anso ati da ma no pai me kanfo da ma sa ne wadua also ultiminum na bia ati mi ko entu ko eba pharmaceutical anempo chemicals of Bia Ghana Biana. Walk on 0246348334. No makasa 3P garlic mixture. And I'm sweating you to pay full plug for Akati. Na kind of son so. I'm a 100% nurse garlic extract. And a woman, your dear family branya Bema as own ama who sweat my toe. Na kind of son so asthma tetiwa. And I say to her blood stomach and a how. And what menstrual disorders and a turtle. Me Portosabia Johnson Tentamanato. When I tititi and wardrobe. 3P garlic mixture to Tubicano Copobi and a pay Nabidians Etimia Kama 0248928824 baby a Tondobia when Saka Kojak farmers on a pay Ebia a friend was sorry Ubechi no betcha a Kojak chocolate toothpaste and a sweet mediatry and a slap fita and what's a benya what demapa you're on a kito and a dantamo and a friend in the Cassia and Sweatmo and to Tubicano Copobi Naka Nesanos Arams I want to and a person tea and a flu and a tetewa what do Kojak Pro Code a bit was and I'm also to me at Jama and a pay will contact Kojak Farmer I was 0244559597 now sweat much what do no be I come a router natural product just router mixture and I'm also to me a draw nurse a 3 dema yaria malaria a 2 a say at Jama nuati router live ne elbow mojana any of Fusani and a bit of Fusani I'm a bias at your router tonic now the tunnels are typhoid fever 2 a year and I'm also at me diamond on a pay Obakono Kopodia Sosia now sweat me 0242662220 Dr. Mensa say min can't say in a bonus of for Krobo at to a bar Alabama Capo one at I was a mattress yet in the day yet to me my bonti and to be slow Kono Kopoji for Krobo Johnny Bina FMA Obama and Alabama no now same two and what you be on the bonnet or why you are person and call on die on Twinaya what they call Dr. Mensa about Sasadono what the Biabentisa di Watia, Wokopa Dr. Mensa Bakan, the combatant, Koki, Mesoyan Guinness Depo, Edu Shani, Woodwaniatamo, Bosaquano Sono, and Kamadina, Zongo Jansi, Cancer Building, and your 0244 921269, Nanan Penifocasa, your power specialist, Herba Hospital, and the Tessia Dinkomo, now Unim send a power specialist about Hospital, Dr. Koshedia Yase, about hepatitis B, C, the air, what in the Adiamo, and what you also unattacked to fibroid, and also alternative, Nampo, Sabia Malaria Hawa, what your day about Malamis Adia, but about Tuasia, Kofka by Mr. Boa, a Tuasia Deku, maybe a ton drop the idea, don't be on them, what Pasoba Asupitia, Mr. Enka Kobena, SCP Repair Hospital bus stop, yo, and what you Kumasi for Yasabo some Tukana, so a day on Giants or Kodo, our talk about the energy estate about Taman Bank Limited, 0244 544422, Nanan Penifo, and so at me, Eddie and Kodo.
Well, I see. Yamre now for your question of the day. No, sponsored by Dr. Amuzu P. And as we no crown the hair food no, I have food no the MJ I fed you say, you cry manu team we fe hey enough for more. Na says you no one amupe, say no one amupe.
Ever.
Dear my Sochi no kama say no ana mo be.
Oba wani mo nyam no tiri o.
Okay. Is one yeni ya.
Anya oto. Wani mo nyam no tiri. Anya oto.
Okay, say electronic can.
Atron
so wani mo nyam no tiri. Okay. Dina chi odi
anya to.
Okay.
Anya to.
Bezas akodi ho.
Daddy.
Oh Charlie no kwase.
Enti wo person say nyankopon asem no kan.
But you say yeah de na ye hu no de as say na akwa ye ho no.
Nya ho.
Gwaze is wu bia na wo fo.
Nya no kure da.
Za.
To de na wom.
Wo mate bata no na helpful no ana ye kenti wumi no e fa se electronic kan wani monyam enu trinity amuzu helpful ana ye kan for ma se e wa dwaman so ba bia benya bia to obetimi allocate ye e wo Kumasi Tafu share so amuzu junction na ho ye ho ana afi cosmetic source bia o manyimu afana ba bia obenya bi enso natimi atonti ana wa se no so e de amame panti se no so mame number no enie na number na betimi dia frɛ ɛyɛ 0242 955 056 0242 955 056 na afei when a doc atwetwe nkɔmɔ ɛna no pie na bibia nso atimi ayɛ kama pa ɛho nsɛm ɛno no na your question of the day no ɛyɛ sponsored by Dr. Amuzuna and the question ayɛ busa ɛnie antentem so your question no ɛyɛ centered on you can say Rodri. You said, did Rodri make the right decision to choose Barca over Madrid? No need bisa. Say decision Rodri. One of the agent you know muso mope in Barca over Madrid decision. A right decision. And a right decision. Saying ana dwinche esitie over time.
Appear Steven say perfect decision. Afei Anabi Isa Catalan as a Barca. No one can compete us with us until we said no. Okay, Akwasi Barcelona says big yes, prosper, bless. I say why not? Jamal also say who am I to question World Cup best players decision? And Odiaba Emirates address accurate. Afe Majid number as a best decision. Frankie Jr. as a 1000% yes. And Odiaba Afe Walton Samuel as a yes. Afe Osaji Fuji as 100%. Clifford Ofori as a Madrid Madu prepare too much. And Odiaba Suleimana Mohammed I say 900,000 right decision. And Odiaba Atinga as a dead decision. He will never regret. And Odiaba Kudush Mohammed said yes. And Odiaba messages in there a dozen.
Well, thank you very much. I'm ready to hear the best in Afriaba yen bet we coach no so Enra. I drop a slaps in 3 Edimamo. Now you drop a 5 emo 3 drop a Masha. Sir slaps no Mako and Miense body you can zoba. And you say, oh, drop a slaps in Numi and San Droppy. I know because Enra 7.88 a man drop here. And at same time, you na 7.26 a drop here. And you sign in 5.20. And so a drop in Cherry Google so Nutian Radium say say deche famude
ye de afamo
say nye easy cry ye the two da no atwa bi o
ye fe na bia be frɛ o
we no atu se tu ha ano was papa dsemo enenso ye drop it to be do chance say mre such na so be 10 ya na asa na me bo 9 na asa drop it nti ye twa no ayede na what be bet responsibly. The other kind BW67 2D4 BFE 27 O's BW67 2D5 951 11 O's the twice 9 BW67 2D5 F40 9 O's no the twice 7 BW67 2D6 266 last one BW67 2D6 61E 5 O's into 27 11 975 and yedi egu into I want some no ye kwam no ne na latest I dey but so latest I ready ti ye be dosu ko pa
na no unsa me ka so enkomodu won ma ye start wa ha ye wi wa ha
nuzo akika ni nyina agoma de ba ne enkoi na
won Lukaku
Matisse yesi Lukaku pe baby afa Monaco fo no na efa na go Matisse yesi Monaco fo be
ye ba so
kin Luka
ye ba so
Spain fo no so ma pala um be ze final no ye be ko akobo Morocco sa wo cup na o be
the details are more
Spanish minister no what the information about okay
ono ni dia nye die enkofo yo mani mri ye die o mani abre
enko ebia enrana so see the foreign news etwaso edemanti yentwa emra na afi yentwaso
Anwa juma no you Yame wo hoda se uji dia obeya juma ansachre ni no you Yame wo chembe akoba se uji dia obeya juma ye bompaye shamachi shra Yehowa ilahenu Yehowa ekat we ahata et Yehowa Elohika bika luvika uvika naveshika uvika miyodika tode yashak in English in the name of Jesus amen
kakra ama biasum etwa kama na mpotso me fan toja and for my tell for say you call a friend so that a friend will call a friend no some etma join us here near den some peri na some etma daba na so the couple e kan we ni tro no me baso no abedi komo pi adama na Romelu Lukaku dia no mama so sem fanfani ni komo kakra reporter me so some etma kan say Romelu Lukaku bolung no won answer to a player no Basia kan so the match we see kan Adama club and the Manchester United team no Everton the toughest we see kan and I'm so to the mama na unim say just under season no ball head my ass man and person Napoli bobo kono reporter me says etma kan say opani Napoli fans check akaita to say said the nyama si kono was opani pe babi na no some etma ko na mama fan to and then on a plan for me for say opani na no dey answer so the Romelu Lukaku ayakana say reporter man say Monaco we must start to make inquiry we person mo sign boy no some LC account sort in mama and monko reporter me says etma can say Romelu Lukaku bolungi but the ball and some Edman Napoli better walk up obejam Edman Belgium national team no mama phone to them from your tell for say transport some base or Turkey we will answer shot Cardano and Nuanti Ayades Atalanta United and MLS side we will base our American will league anymore reporter me says etma can and so they say woman teta amuso munya Romelu Lukaku bolungia woman also sakana ababwa ama biaso etoko kama medo sampe and so ti dam ya tiefa woman so etoko made kase na mi flo no onu sa Monaco foya amoka sanso wenna no akodana ya fere nese na krapim e diata akoda kan ye pada dan wo fa woman abegina adama Senegal in fact of Senegal my no bone ball adama Monaco woman sa na contract expire 30th of June obianim data na je say oye free agent only team dia na so no etmebo ma me fon tuga for me ate for sa kodane for the club diata there is also etmo can say Olympique de Marseille woman born and so do come out simple one on betimi anya kodano no so be sia kan so timi da mama any reporter ever na reporter me so etmo can say anya monko there is also etmo can and so say everything the office is West Town airport be and for second novie almost a bonus German Bundesliga no we so etmi nya kodano there is also etmo can so so timi pa and later some so be dey my tiefo and no pay answer to adwuma no so no mpotami fio no me fan tuga afi tiefo so me ka France on center no person my France mo na so me didi nkomo answer to no ma me fan tiefo so PG bobo answer ko on san Capo, you started this season. PG Bowokono, we officially almost Sadania press conference bia. Omene and St. John Foni Komobia. Reporter Ministers 8 Tuesday, 11th of August. Reporter Ebanesa, we first nasa press conference. And I'm also to Toga. And Tuesday, 11th of August, I don't know. And I'm also to Damia Telefon manager. Abatanasi Enrique, Abatanasi. No, I didn't come out at the Atlantis and St. John for players. And move at the 15 minutes. In fact, signings are and then Ponyama Bra, and also etwa question and Opanino, Abanempo, Dasobatanasi, no decent common Biasa to Kama, and your latest Amadam Emma Tiefo. Now, only some make us also Mignano, Mamma Fonto and himself, Daniel Fan, Zion Suzuki, about my Palmer team last week, Mekato, so PG Babakon, Somina Kodaya, woman answer to Napa, and Mekato said, PG Fonum, Jatanesa, Amope goalkeeper, when him going to Danababa, I'm on to Tennis to Kamadamo. Now, you see, just one step away, says Zion Suzuki, one of the sign, as an Atimidama football club. You found Paris Saint-Germain, and a contract now, you're saying about last till 2031. It was signed a 5-year contract, and also 8 months signing 36 million euros, and I just a woman, and latest, and also 8 more, but also some 80 damn for. Now, Uko German, you say, Costa Straza, reporter Mrs. Etwaka said, Nabri, and then Akodana. If I not a car, woman answer Gusua, Nelson Confino, woman answer to my amount to Tonakokana, Mamma Fontuga, and for a chair for Sanko Damia answer to Coco Prior, no Panamupo Prior Nano, report to Ministers at Kansas, woman answer Gusua Nelson, woman Confino answer to Toga. Now, only Sabaina, your phone is small, Sabari, woman answer to Malabra, woman D answer so at the Nelson, I had just a Morocco walk up no more, by way to say, World Cup and sign the contract. And some Etima football club fan Bamunten. Mamma Fontuga, if you tell us on Alfonso Davis, and a Zaman Muzela reporter, Mensos Etwa Casana, I want to complete Nessa intense session. Nessa no sort to Tojana, and I'll be also Etimico come with all some pay. And I'm also to them at for what Brunners almost to me complete Brian Zaragoza, and some other key individually, and some Etwa Nessa, Stabana Straza on my email, Yatima, and I'm to turn up to Kokama, but also P, and I'm also to Midaba, and what Jumadiano saw, Mammy Gusso may come in some Pano answer to Damanino, Mammy Fontuga, and for my TFO says, Oko Chelsea, Bobo Kono before so about Chelsea, Mammy Fontuga from your TFO says, na me ya do season no enter na no 8 months start na season enter be about 2 weeks time season no aso better start na urim say I am just from now I recall see na December my me fun to go and for me tell for say I am just 2 international breaks and I just babam baako international break no teams have about 4 games and some at the end of September no 2 games and so aba and some next November I'm to turn so to come na September break and a bit longer because the Demisans Etwa Cancer and the buy up to the best of 3 weeks and the Demisans Etwa Cancer no so much about Santino and some 8 years later sir but don't send me now 80 damage for now Sadrak Mammy the Chelsea new boy in fact a Bassian number 3 pass how could they at Chelsea I confirm Adina Bono said on the pay Capo Cachosa Kodan Ababa and Parampani Yampa and a Paul Cachosa there's a more exchange documentary and just Etwa come on me fun to for Pep Savaria, boy, no, when you're back, now, Jamison's etwa cancer, me ban no pay and I'm pursuing room studios, no, boy, and I'm cause about England, about the medical test, no, my man found to do, and I'm answering from your tefos or your Abasana contract at the Chelsea, CKPM 19 million euros plus 2 million dollars, and I'm answering your Kakra, there's a few months to the bar, you don't some answer to them your tefo, and for Mama Dario Asigo, a player, and some Edema Charles. Na Asigo so report on such etmaka and also say on Penifoni do come previous in Penifoka chance betima tnas ya kan damacha siboboko no na bia so to akwana so boy no person de biata when you regular playing time football am to channel so to kama anya se bia wobona etina no akotra bet ani adade and to report on me so etmaka and also say boy no Penifoka no say on loan basis when betima na kolon sanya bia obenya boni bia so to ball na bia so it's more come and sort to them and near Kakro. And I'm if you're number and I'm sort to the bar. Now, Mamma Mickey Van der Ven, near no Kakra, boy, Obako, Uncle. And Okoha and Obefa Adiatia Oko Adiatia Akodai Abefa Nia Dade report on Meme South Etmaka woke up about Yepa and some Etima Argentina Bobokono Mame Fan Tuta and for me a chef for Alessandro Martinez Yadasi and Kofaka and Obako and Ofuboko Mako and that Ofuboko Mako Etina Esan Sebia and many Janin said I'm feeling Sanya Dade Mame Fan Tuta for me a chef for Manchester for Yenya Wine Alessandro Martinez Okoi Dabi, what you are on ma? And so be until you fetch your Emma at Tatasembia, and I'm answering team anti the person. What I'm answering to can say, Akadano or Tina, as you can answer to the football club. You find a Manchester United, Odibabiako, Uncle Bia or Trasso, Atrasso Siakai, and I'm answering to the Maboko. And your latest announced a trouble, and Emmy at Tifo. Now, that's why German Manchester United team, Williams United goalkeeper Bako, you find a after by Nasane by Andel Sakadawe or Turkish international. Now Akadawe Abayano, I said Nabi Nasa, the reporter and source etwa concern United for now confirm Sabrino, Jadi can catch your fancy by catch us, Barnabako South of Vigo. No Cockaditman some Etmidamamo, reporter and source etmaka, and I'm also Manchester United to not confirm Adam as a boy and your free club. You for United Mako, Wakako South of Vigo, unless when I initial loan and Walker. Now report on South Etwa say Okono impress Nessa South Vigo for no press Abia. I'm also me sign now when option to buy now. I to the Bamero Sampe and I'm transferring them here for no part what the Bako, what the Uncle, and one says some P and some Etimoha. Now what did the other say? I'm in front to and I'm transferring from here for Uko Spain. And some pay, and I'm also Etmakoso, and I'm also trying to reporter. Men sounds Etwa say Bossa, and official club to club, and official club to club talks, and also Gusanas Elcoso. Now, me pouch, and your boss, and after Mansari, when I did come and say, Boyna say no to Madrid and to distance, no, Munyadi, famous study, Machi Gua, because reporter men sounds Etmaka, and some, and as a boy, and as a boss at Timno, Wababo, I'm a Bianson Etma, come on. Now, reporter Eban says, yes, I had there some boss of no confidence. Simple. Do you know the Omber Tentam? Dimensions Etwa as a boss of 4 fee of 45 million euros. And Omede Kokoma Club. You find Manchester City Simple. I had there some Shanimo. Simple club in the budget. No one Lucas County. What I'm sweat about the Siakai. And some Etwa club on the D. And so some attendance and a boss at him now. Yes, what Lucas County Americanasma. Where's Spain? Woman has to cut your daddy. That's what we call Piemo. That's what you walk up in and my main front tutor. And I'm sorry for me a chair for us as a bonnet. Barsana said, Mika Casama de Fonatigua, Banasonos 18 and a Barsana, the Tessa, what I'm answering. I'm on to turn sweat to come on. Now, report I'm in South Etwa Cancer, Manchester City. And for say, Musimukuta 45 Anamoko, Mode person, Mode Fa Aquadano, we also pay compensation fee. Now, compensation fee may be around 60 to 70 million euros. And I'm uncertain you later, sir. Mentions Etma can sample and a detention as a boy, no, Roman Gira is on Johnny Barsa. And I'm uncertain you can keep from about yes, a personal terms there. Aquadana and the Ness and the boss and Yagi. And so, uncertain you compensation. Man City Forum, uncertain panel, and 60 to 70 million Jurosa, and later San so Florno Bar, Yadon Sampi, and also Air to the Bar. Now, all some mechanic sending Nano, Aquadania for Nico so bought a ball at the Macraba. You find Manchester City. Now, boy, on Saturday, be Mossa. Mammy Font Tuja, I feel a chef for Osono, Nanije Pa, Nanije, Nanijina Edginano, was here Font Tuja. I feel a chef for Saya, number one on any team that so be the Scablus of Man City Echo, Club of Football Biako Cosina Kai, and I'm unsorting them on Passotina Club. You find Man City Essence Obianachi, and upon a Nije our club anymore, and you don't know Episonos Etmeka, and so as a day, one on your minutes get to Mampole, a great to me. Nanije and then Pona Jumana on Uswetwa and Ponifono and for example was it MNS FA Cup semi-final a Juma also etimi ayano I am just on a good game and we say final no when you kwanya enso etima mobidia nanso the tennis of winning crew ama nyama enso etimi ko come on there the pass on also etimi ka enyina ne say ono he say club no e win trophy a boa ama Nanije ama to tennis etimi ko come ni dream and say oba win trophies at the club and the other Scablus of Man City Namo Walker at the Tobiasa since you have a Romy Champions League or UCL Mbabo na UCL no Mbabo say when no one match cry more nasa Man City no short me winning Let's say a trophy now. The person also Etmeka and some Anderson and so betragia and the latest and Nico consort with their tuja. You don't send P and sweaty them yet for. Now come Messi side down. We don't sell Liverpool, Bobo Kono, Akodaba Kosinakai, and Sweatinum and there's a Liverpool Bobo Konya Fano. There's Alexis McAllister, the Argentine. My main front tutor, and from my yet for Sabano, you say, on free club and so Etmeko. Wontumi unless there be a mega bait and so to ba sikakesi bi on pofrimu pau na ba beto no dia ba beto dia the men so etimaka and so so beto ma boy no and so to na as of now ne dia se ne sam pofrimu bi da asubia ma ya ne dia boy no man ko bi sansa opanya fan Andoni Rola a person boy no and so timi aduma e man to no so timi ko kama and your latest some sounds etimaka ma me confirm you from us and now no prayer 9 o'clock AM UK time. When I'm saying Liverpool and some submitted, there's a brand new bid for Brody Bacola. Now, boy, no, person, boy, no, Bessina Kai, and so to no person, Kianake, and what's a boy, and so to Bessansa, when we success a boy in the bar, Bibiason, to come and sort to the mama, Nampatama, from Tuta, and first after sir, and penny for Tennessee, sense and a corner on a pay, woman who saw some Tennessee dinner, Sassy, connected Mampola, woman and sort to the choir, Sanua, no more day, Quadio, and your name, woman to Sapia, you found in Yantano Paya, woman answer the new bed and sort to Maka, Yanis select us. For now, my main front tutor, I feel for Steve George Girard, a former player. In fact, on Ukrainian Castle player, a legend. And my Liverpool Bobo Chrono, never prepared to come up here. Now, I say, ya can find your son, sir. Chairman, Uja boy, and I say, club for Liverpool. Uno Montamati, I say, we are coachy, who fear, I say, and then Liverpool, and young Wabia, Ubetum, the Cocoman also, Liverpool. And what be our here piano, the men saw some etmaka, has some and some so better with the mano. No honors or the mama, no Osaka Twaso, Etchemusampo, Senese Liverpool. I had Des and Donny Rola Bana Wabaninano, Senate or Persistive George at Aratania. Oh, and also about Odinkomo, and so to Giant Tiensama, Steve George Girard, and the Tuta. Okay, send your ready. I am sure say you're ready. Now your team German so to me a tear for a bianso. Hatima come and don't send P. Abantina Steve Gerard no. What I'm under the attention so this and come on. You don't send P and also etim diapa. Oh, Jumadi no some part of my front tutor. And I'm uncertain for me a tear for the Sanya mana. And I'm uncertain costing Nano. William says a Samarokas or Penina. When I'm a percentka or them and will be a dear Obiano. When I'm uncertain Coco Buenos Liverpool, no, never be answered Etimico Kama. And you can Panum and Swatim Daba. Yet the San Saminas, Etidamia Tefa, Resempo, Yabanas and the voice in your ball, and some Atidamana Bians at Wakama. Yet the San Samina and Swatidamasak, Mapia and some Atida Tumuntan Watake, and some Atidamana Liverpool, Yaka San Saminano. Steve Gerard and says some Kenyan says, Wouldn't say. Jamie South Etmaka, and I saw Penya first to Gerard no, when what if he says on Yachmabia, and until so Prasa and Conwan Casano, what Timababwa, no be some Etuko commentis, I already, so that other man and Poyan set material, and also Asia Kona Biasa Chokama, Yadon some pianos, Etidamia Tiafona, Sarina Regia Abram Newcastle, Baba and so come near Komakakra, now Udum saw Penya for Aron Sarah, what I'm not made in Koma on Bruno Guamaras on Komano, okay, Mausa Steve G, the I
can't not see you at Liverpool at some stage. Your connection with the club is so like you absolutely love the club. They love you. Do you understand what I mean? I just feel there'll be something with you. When I look at Kenny or I look at sort of Ian Rush, I just feel like that connection with you and the club will happen. Come back together at some stage. Is that something you look at?
I've got a brilliant connection with the club. I always have, and probably a stronger connection since I left. They've always been unbelievable. Any help or area I could help the club in, I'd always try and do it if I could. But I suppose what you want to know is, do you want to manage Liverpool at some point in my life? Of course, that would be a dream, but I think, would I be ready for it right now to take it over a period of time? Probably not. But is there a possibility in the future to be alongside someone? Them elite managers that you're talking about.
Would you be an assistant to someone at Liverpool?
Well, it depends who it is and how the conversation goes, and does he need me? What does he think I can offer?
Yeah. Would you be able to handle that in terms of, obviously, you're certain?
As long as I'm not sub, I'll be able to handle it.
No, but you've been a number one. Yeah. Someone who's to be fair.
Steven Gerrard and I did to draw some person a boss assistant crana a depend off an almost Ebertunda Bruno what about Trasso Ababa Juma and so to the number and what beer here has some activity fin what Ababa runs a chamber of Borman to turn us to Kama and Yakakana Sabana and Apostle Payino your first Gerrard Adia to draw now Sarah Diana Meka and some side of Tono who saw Bruno Guamares and so to me call now Bruno Diana Mamin front to draw and if you're for so Paris disappointed as Newcastle fan. Again, I didn't know some years, I could die, a do Babino, Nessa on one, I did Timmy Ediasin, and also I did Timmy Ediasin a pump, I just saw the chili cocosu and your friend fifth run by beer, Bruno Guamares, or Betty Boy, no, some at my Pia and some at the Marco Danidia, or a brilliant player. In fact, the attendance of 29 years apart, and of a couple of months, and also Janice Uncle, now Uncle Arsenal, Tim, on the attendance disappointed power, some Pobonum and Sweat Macqua, Yada Sansanas at me at here for now. Say as I say, Manoka, West Ham United, Bobon so Econo, reporter, Mr. Kanji, say, Omuko Championship, Omoko Trossum, and Sweat one reporter, Eban said, Dutch experience a defender, the other Joe, and that's a veteran. One of I have Gunessa Palace, I say, Manoka say, on free transfer, whatever did you to media club, your friend West Ham United, and your latest, and also Fionmo, and so 8 media by doing some. And so to them, here for Oko AFC bomb of Bobokonima, Mamma from Tuta, if you're here for AFC bomb of Bobokono, we must end your right back and D, and a Juan Lu Sanchez, one of Finesse Sevilla, Bobokon Abba, £11 million sterling, and a Brenham and Sweatoba, and 27 Jesse Ojano, and I'm Sweater number 24, and then a branch and Sweater Robert, I'm on to turn and Sweater Kama. You're doing some PM here for Capo. Maybe so I say, YouTube channel, no, or subscribers, and I saying. Nah, Cristiano Ronaldo dos Santos CR7 AK Jeng AK na not to point the first number to AK Nasa walk up abome na mame fan tuta afia for say na walk up abome say see me no kasa oku ram all YouTube now aka 17 million subscribers per na opening anya 100 million subscribers. Eti etsa nessa uye superstar bibia timi apima ni yo eti sika bebre ana YouTube no ana so etwa so dan timi so say wudi ya onkofo video omunya nessa nei 1k subscribers ko mani pan nei aka just 17 million no papagina reche 100 million subscribers and so to YouTuber and your letters and so from and so timi dia na mi cosplay na display komo kakra in our intro unim se Capo eka say yate watete and some baby, and so they are for Spanish football. No, now I feel so. Oh, share next to the Spanish La Liga. And Rano Assasa Bebrenam and so Massa, we must have some Bebre and some La Liga anymore. My main front to for me at first say. substitution. We a player. I 10 seconds. And I'll bet you. And so tomorrow Agopama from Agopama so be Pia Mountain. I had 10 seconds and also Uti. Numpo Ebia. Ye Bobo no goalkeeper Epia. And some get to a game near stop game due to goalkeeper and injury now. One player. Our team now was Aqua Mountain. Best 1 minute and sample. And I also what him back. Now be beyond at war come on. Ye boy ye the penalty at war. Say ye boy. Na kwaya double touches the tennis and also yabatu on retaking and a biasom eto ekwasa yabe retaking and said ya on oko no say esadia I nessa retaking and I'm to beteki after time wasting or throwing no ojitro beto asa wonto and penifo say one beji adama opponent no am be biasom eto come and watch say be a goal kick eba goalkeeper ball no yakokwasa efa afa no kofa ne tawo apepa ne ball no apepa ne nsem anya ada the time wasting na reporter me so etimaka and some penifo beje corner kick adama opposition no anampo se opponent no ama bibia so atwa wakama and what va no ebe adwuma va no be review second yellow card and asabia ayadana fei incorrect awarded corner kicks ni nyina no jame so etimaka se Spanish La Liga this season ni na so ebetima sesa ama to channel so come on and your latest reporter me so etimaka now Spanish Super Cup reporter me so etimaka and it's a Canada be abono Saudi Arabia. Yabono Saudi Arabia say I guess Spanish Royal Football Federation or women about tuta so Saudi Arabia then says omunko obiem women no mawie dem south etma kan say ebetota e Istanbul Turkey I want to jumadi no so beto toda ebe start February edi anim ya na me adma next year February and no so etma start am to channel so talk my do sempe and no so etma ba na on the Spanish sports minister Orani di anson adi Allegra papa ya di nkomo bebre na papa no komo na odi anson no say number 1 when you do opposite okanya no say Spain and am say Spanish football and say Spain asoba omu deserve simple 2030 FIFA World Cup final no eni kwan say ko Morocco e was a ba na say Spain na omo so e was to final no and e bisa so pani identity and okasa and was the person no so to make anya say bani for structures Spain wo mu bebre na abano football tradition so wo bia ni mamo and abano recognition so wo me exceptional enso ati wo mo bigger stage o mo host big tournament biggest matches and o mo host enso ati wo makache na the boss okanya say o Santiago Bernabeu ho sa parki eti wo so ade bia o wiase bia ade bia fast sports on eti wo to be and watch eti wo so a lot of programs and some eti my bia eti work when identity and award Santiago Bernabeu now the next World Cup final come next Morocco and some eti na come on na yes Morocco for no so pussy simple womo so be was to final no na Jamaica's etwa kan cross womo plan is womo be see new stadium and I'm answer to me INS and Grand Stade Hassan II and I'm in the stadium womo pass womo see and be Casablanca na report Jamaica's etmaka and I'm answer and na nam so womo create competition among the 3 co-hosts womo so pass host Spain Portugal and Morocco and your letters and also etmaba ya dey sanse bi na and I'm answer to them here for boss kono reporter me source etwa kan say omonya finalize agreement between omo and FC Bar and FC Basel omo Switzerland bobo kono na me anapose Sweden and mo reporter Aba and it's the 16th of August go mbabo next on the friendly game am biasun etwa kama me san semina and I'm also ti dam here for Vinicius Junior and no pay what Madrid City whereby na enyo no nkona na ba one ni agent anampo Rock Nation amo SC1 di ade Frederico Pena womo ne na ade se boy ntiwei aye na se ne Vinicius anabana na so no etwa ba man totia no and so to come do some p and so to me aba mo front to from your team for say nyame adoma na Madrid team na aba fly womo do mani chem Budapest na Budapest omo kono otena omo game omo ne fan virus anababo am to no so to come ya de san come no so to me aba mo front to and so to from your team for say Real Madrid bobo kono say Winya Koko Rob dressing room after San Jose Mourinho and so team a complete transformation and so team and we some say last season nanya easy na toxic atmosphere and na one as a Madrid for no woman also as a dressing room ho na do person mo so timi kanya se mo yi no ba ya no bibia dadi bibia kwaso kama aya dese 20 cents no bibia so timi kwa ya do sempe and also timi dia ba ma me front to ja and also timi from your first say kwatana ni di enso so adenes na aya dese Fabinho anya Africa ba ni di enso the Etihad o ma confirm 3 seasons ni and of Liverpool and Johnny Saudi Arabian club fan Etihad reporter men says etwa kan sabo no wono ma wi atso no akọ na mprono so akọ di jumadi amaka foforo da me say kan say Palmeiras boboko no aso etimo Brazil reporter ba no say womo so etimi nyana womo anso etimi pede me tu me sesere bo na bo Capo and na brother for so etwa to so Ruben Amorim when the press conference 10 na enkomuna wadi ni dia dosu ye pa mi tutumbi enso atimi dia ma na unim sa Ruben Amorim no on Europa league no wadi nkomo bebre number 1 asema oka anam anso nyina ne sa oka e dia to bi asa Europa league na omoko no we believe say tournament omo komi no omoko gomoko akọ wini ama bia anso atwo kama no no dia ni nyina ne sa we mbeko no makọ akọ wini afei na Serie A no so omo hwa ni mu sa we mo so ebetima je ama ntoto no so atwo kama until season eba wi ya omo objective simple when we win every match bia no ene match bia when we bia omo wram simple when so ebe win our competition bia na so mo etima ball and what ma me fan tuja and also eti for me ete for so say nei I dissect team no we nyan e work hard hand simple ombabua na bibia eto come sense several changes about squad ni mo and what the post also etimi kan say AC Milan club I also almost legitimate nkruwa I want to turn so to kama ya don sempi anam anso ti dam ya tie for galafo no miwie Capo galafo no demonstrations eto kan say sister wo mu pusisa Rafael Leao wo mu sabeka no ya say crowd here wo mu club fan AC Milan edu komo no matter say omonsan so ebetima ka no na bibia so eto kama new offer expect say coming hours ebeko table no so na bibia so eto kama ya don sempi anam eti dam ya tie for Capo na me fancy na na bidafo ento aso Wednesday. Ajuma yoba na bibi hawa obi animo.
Sanity.
Bibi so how so obi animo.
Of course. Yeah, ajuma any movie acting.
Bibi hawa obi one ma dio
script say ko act anya afuna ka me yere jame.
Ana me ma me ne me yaka.
The according to the script and how anti sanity Rennie Hedden matches $144,000.
Eko 3 days you
accounting num.
Eko na 3 days and anwa bibia reflect
me reflect
because ye din komo ye ni din komo ana me asa ye ni din komo no so obi say na econom even Joshua Tingo
punch
din komo ho na ja oni din komo
or the chat be catch say bibia hit account
ni ti
transfer
ban over say no un say e was Rennie ni troko uso de koy and the ban no
this one no so akase mensaka no mayi miza say bibia aboko de
nyame adom Capo na so e
bibia fine
what you asante atade
asante man yeah na yaba be hwema di nkomo
yes
na I'm say there is a story about the grand finale of the World Cup as to where to stage it na Spain for na oh yes omuzo mumpine me host Morocco into the Spain sports minister of Spain no Pilar Allegra and argue say Spain our infrastructure football tradition or an organizational experience our media hosting the biggest sports final our Madrid Santiago Bernabeu into omono say adena Bernabeu kakraka we omo host World Cup omo what I say na mo se mo the final no ko Morocco di IMO the beauty of the World Cup final just imagine was Santiago Bernabeu and as a Camp Nou
and then me say the
argument
and all the image na Spain pa na wako fast maba na mesum
okay
nkomo but me nyina Spain ho na ni nkomo ba ko
okay
ansa na aba ho me say enra ba bia obefa bia no enioma na ene na mamonten so ne nkomo na ekoso bebre na any even the tabloids the stories are yesu ye gada ye yesu ye nkomo obi be fra obi a one wudi if you are even discussing sports matters with people you believe they are your sources and stuff, and komo mo ni wudi nyina ye nyoma miensa. Real Madrid announced the on Monday. Real Madrid announced the extension of Vinicius Junior. And then Rodri echusu Barcelona say eho and opeso kusinakai. Now for Diamonde and the pricing and what he brings to the Real Madrid team, Capo, we've had this discussion weeks over and over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And yes, I'm in saga and there was even one Saturday crime no be din komo the reason why intia deal ne delay. I found the agency who will be emojis ka actually the amount of money that is involved. So we've exhausted the Monday a lot. And now you didn't come even about Vinicius. Thanks to Michael Asaibodu ne Newton. And no more justice to the Vinicius bit. Say Real Madrid hiano, say the extension what it means. Now there is definitely going to be a recurring effect to that decision by Vinicius Junior to extend on Arsenal's part.
Yeah.
Say why no more sign it in a babishim.
Yeah.
Nembum baby as see an common jina den pani a Rodri nkomo no. And now every top Real Madrid tabloid later on in the evening no more message na say ya baako. So Nipa Kronen reported about Vinicius Junior extension and Nipa Kronen reported about the Monday.
Okay.
Senya Diamonde no reporting about her. The storyline and Nabontene say Rodri catch Real Madrid say on pe or monope Barcelona. Real Madrid offer Rodri sikebia we dey ope. Omo offer no condition bia we dey ope. Then so ban anye dey.
Wama.
Then you begin to ask a lot of questions. Say, Capo, why do you still try and negotiate with the club? So unim say player na catch also Oma. Because Real Madrid and Manchester City were locked in negotiations. I know moving come up. There were club to club talks between Real Madrid and Manchester City. Now, whatever delayed the deal, ahead there will be a political alignment and message that will be spread across for losing a player to Barcelona in quotes, because ebetimi abase Rodri Nukwana City Antono. Nothing has been agreed of. I'm saying in quotes. Say ulusu player to your better rival in the shape of Barcelona. So from Real Madrid's position, they messed up the deal when they decided to go in with a mentality that young Kwani will do him.
Okay.
The message that has been come across or more briefly including the same journalists who are reporting different things, including Nipa or Muditumi the agent of Rodri. And then Koma or Nunidi Wabonteno. That means for a worthwhile, and Koma Monadia Babonten as Real Madrid in Nana and Tro. If it is true that Rodri rejected them, meaning there was no club to club talks with Manchester City. Number two, player no money agree personal terms.
But I don't know kind of public my who say I'm
not catch as a money report from Real Madrid Jonas. Jonas now journalists no more Real Madrid no or more report Felix Diaz, most of these guys in Mario Categna and Como Muni Ebedi almost say Rodri in Real Madrid agree personal terms. Capo, let's not forget that. So I'm going to agree personal terms are and then I need power on pound or so the issue is Real Madrid decided to play the game into Omwankasa hands. And a City, I'm a Moab.
They wanted to deceive Barcelona.
No, the issue is Uni Califat. Any Florentino Perez, Mama negotiations, and personal terms I agree. Omo agree personal terms no. Omone City I logged in talks. Mejiwe, Metriaway. Real Madrid believe he said the fair value for Rodri shouldn't be more than 50 million euros. 30 years, I can't 1 year. None a contract I had. Also, Real Madrid, a car Mbappe 1 year aside on the contract. No. The only time compared they were even forced to take money. Then yes, some of Madrid so make 150 to 170. And a Paris Saint-Germain so money a day. That does not reflect the value of the player. Real Madrid say betray 1 year a day. Aso. So Uni Califat mon come on bedi and said there be Florentino. As and Kofo ya aso so almost do. Because yes so almost no price and also one person better so boy so one year agree personal terms. Capo obia memu. It will be a memu no. Yen play hard ball to negotiate the deal down. So the next stories that came up from Madrid and Barca, near say the reportage Pierre Bontemba, I don't know, near say Real Madrid, baby or Mujina say they try some better price in the Saudi Arabia from no mass and Rodri. I'm a city to baby or Mujina near say more trends and may invite him for be my back conversation. You said a bear sika open almost a Ebeka. And I'll come and explain the reason why at this morning Manchester City subu because Mrs. Amri, nobody has been able to report the first bit of Barcelona, even from the Barcelona journalist. From Yankasi Barcelona and Timmy Fafet, there's club to club talks. That one it is true.
Yes, mistakes NBA.
But Man City for also create that. Say as I didn't know some man acquire Basankwa.
Yes, as our marketing is saying.
Because I didn't avoid it. And say Real Madrid and Kwan Kujina Babinka say young Kwan also penny or play low ball ama prize na day. Aba form. Musa so koya ya makoya say Basa Basi wa catch Basa to Madrid so a business. So that is where the anger is. So Utiema no pay. It is not about choosing. I know you are a fanatic, you love Barca, you love Real Madrid, you have your own perceptions. And now Michael explained something we call cognitive bias. Yeah, cognitive bias. We understand all of these things. But the truth of the matter here is, in the transfer market, mafia womb, and Real Madrid on time 150 million euros, and Atletico Madrid ho. So copy Julian Alvarez, Abu him say,
impossible.
Or sell market in
the opponent.
Barcelona. Obianim say 150 million euros na shege move na Madrid ko ye. So Barca so akere bibi kakra bi. City so Cabo mama ya mafia ne kakra.
Agent pre no ho beka ensem sei na wa onim sei bi. Say Barca for now of now say wo ka say yenya bid bi as a we figure.
Oh yes.
Wo de ko.
Oh yes.
Nti say Barca ntimi antoy.
Say I want a question nyina because now Bibian one agree personal terms. Yeah. 65 to 70% so beba. Yeah. They say 30 years between one City. Now City are literally angry and City wants to also keep him. Now from City's perspective in a couple City G2 me say under Maresca I feel Elliot Anderson Abba. Omo Yusu Bernardo Silva. Capo what did they mention I say? Omo Yusu John Stones. So now look at the key players they are losing in their dressing room in terms of leadership.
Yeah.
Rodri Sukwa. I remember Maresca first season. No. Nyoma ye.
Bibi oho.
Almost per se season no mube rem no. Ombeti aba for mami akase. Guardiola ko nti afi no mo hihye bibi fufuro. They want to maintain the standards na da honom dada. They don't want to be like Manchester United a couple. O Ferguson ko wie na afi standards ni nyina ba mo anan. Among person who bear experiences are no. So they want to stay at that level. So to them, Komunya Karodi Intina. Capo, the truth of the matter is, last season, getting to the latter stages of the season, Kenya Rodri Bernardo Silva, Kasiti be brutal.
I mean, shame on say about the fee of Rodri issue. No, as a Barca, I am ready to pay 45 million euros.
In Koma didn't yet radio. Don't be cognitive bias in the discussion.
Barca readiness to pay.
It is two different things. Barca abede. Yes or no?
There be. Into Tiana.
Tiani. In Koma ye didn't pay attention.
Yeah.
Pay attention. Barca abede.
There be.
They are ready to pay, doesn't mean you've paid.
Yeah. It is
kind of Korea. They will have the discussion of bid in the economy.
Yeah.
And how City will carry it out.
Yeah.
So now let's discuss the position of
Barcelona
these teams
for now.
In the discussion of Rodri, Obeko, Obetna, the impact. What does it mean for these teams? That is what the discussion is. What did they make sure? So if you are ready to go with 45 plus 15, fine. And this is how transfer works. And yes, you are ready to chase what the quality padibisum. Ready sometimes so they be tested the waters in the media. So that is what we call the verbal agreement. So before any club comes to a conclusive agreement, and our two clubs may move to a conclusive agreement, Capo, there is what we call the verbal agreement. So the verbal agreement in the overall money you want to pay, so you find say oh kwa koto car car na wo kwa koto no trimu no why already say car we the more 2 billion kra be dey obeto na mom nipa na wo to afi no ni di trimu no ohun ni say car na wo why say 2 billion kra be twa no nya kra de be ma 4 billion come what the me chana say then 4 billion na mum yenu makodi nkomo say na wo 2 billion masa wo 4 billion mu di nkomo na ma be pay 3 billion it is 3 billion mu nyina ma ja tum say car na 3 billion it e be 3 billion it agreement the verbal agreement can be say verbal agreement you have agreed to pay a sum of 300,000 Ghana cedis for this car now the 300,000 then you come to the details 300,000 remember upfront payment Ebi 50,000. The rest of the 250,000 in Michichem installment. Ebi the next 5 years. Afibia we say na mede. Metia. Now for ye dey contract aso. Come what I say. It na obi agree the next statement I underline obi akato aso ne say still details to be sorted out. It is a way to me ahobrase mo na no pay. Kind the last statement when clubs speaks and also more agree even these are still details to be discussed or sorted out and our medicals to be completed and so we are obune pen ayede esinkata so akwa sign so from your perception you move to reality the reality is you bidding and no bidding no so onye na kofa for ba then o try then you get to the stage of a verbal agreement of a consensus say mu nyina ma ba yede ya beti en wan say the broad money a person agini then the details will do what will continue it is me say the Monday 140 but they are still locked the talks at day Capo because Real Madrid are offered to be say omo bonuses be also what the tattoo let's the great bonuses also we dey achieve in that day you can say fa kwa ahia aboka it is no easy add-ons no more kete so for where Rodgers stands and the deal between Omo anyway you know Capo there are a lot of things that goes into such deals as I've explained say Real Madrid agreed personal terms with him a delay Barcelona Barcelona agreed personal terms with him now it's left for Barca to also have an agreement with Manchester City where Manchester City too are literally angry say agent never can asem na say ba bonti say we choose Barcelona no amasi see a deal no emu ya ye mre dia Barca for because Barca believe say player na nya je tum so bobo am the prize na what so dey dey ema omo so na nkomo mpede sa komo nya na nka ejina say Barca ne Madrid ni na ye dey epe no player na ye na adwen say Madrid na be betwe ska na City a obe dey obekọ Barca na betwe ska na City obe dey so for example Matheus Fernandes Manchester United Tottenham Hotspur Real Madrid where Mendes say omumi ense nyina epe no now look at what Roy Mendes did. Manchester United wanted an approval from Matheus Fernandes. Say Matheus Fernandes be kan wa bonte ana so be kan si sudua say ono de Manchester no person ko dey. Okobo. That means he put West Ham on the negotiation table so mo say any power. Bebre.
Go play an attacking stance.
Attacking stance. Yeah. So they have nothing else to do to negotiate with a club or Manchester United to make sure surprise no. E be go into obi a favor. Yeah. It's a bass and away Mendes Katu said there be. And common say player and say Obia obetimi atwa sika West Ham e dey. Capo. Obia obetimi atwa sika West Ham epe. Yeah, the Matheus Fernandes be.
So it's about meeting the demands.
It's when City for na no pay before ni nyina gina saade. But it doesn't mean they are not negotiating with Barca. It's just that their position has been weakened. Just like their position was weakened. Tamana Real Madrid ni omo ye dey. April. But this is a signing now. And we are Barcelona ni and more beyond that I will say we a bad signing. And more beyond more abem say as a signing we now my Madrid say you commit to wait, spend time on it and make sure so the man. If Barcelona should sign Rodri, don't be deceived that this is a bad signing. Capo. The last run at Manchester City towards the end of the season. Our money has now come pre-league, you know. Ni nyina can because Rodri back.
Okay.
I don't know Bernardo be for me that partnership. This is a player who call almost a full season. Our ball game on only start here. Now Manchester City lose game. He played in a World Cup. Spain conceded only 1 goal in the tournament. So the quality, the experience, what he brings to the team, let nobody lie to you as a Barca fan. Say, signing ready for bar in Tebe, and a signing ready for 30 years.
Yeah.
Massa, don't at 30 years no come World Cup. Now tell me the number of midfielders at that age who call World Cup no with me the performance I read with the Mahomo. Capo, we can gloss over that discussion now. You better make this uncle one.
Yeah, for sure.
So he's a top player. As a Osaka na oye injury free. He increases your chances in a lot of competitions. Yanka say odo kwa for the La Liga, Barcelona has won the La Liga without Rodri. For 2 consecutive seasons, Barcelona agi La Liga no without Rodri.
Yeah.
Omutimi de Bernard and Casado mu bono magi league no. And I 2 seasons ago na Rodri. 2 seasons ago na Rodri Barca.
Heavy.
And so many league no. So Barcelona might feel say or the level of experience and the quality be bro mama Champions League in any other competitions no more chances are increasing. So when it comes to Barcelona in the league, Barca has already been winning it without him. So on the bar was able to stampede the authority on the league. So me to continue to dominate me boa. Then in the Champions League, so now Barcelona chances here 55%, 60%. On no Rodri ni buy and Rodri na increase Barcelona chances of winning the Champions League by 70 to 75%. Do you know why? The Barca in back-to-back UEFA Champions Leagues under Hansi Flick. A big problem almost how to manage games. And this has to do with the inexperience bit on some part of these players on the field of play. So for example, Inter Milan. What team come out Barcelona for needing say and come say Inter Milan ma born the best 3-2 0-2-2. Now was an communya but train come control the game no.
Yeah.
No mu see out the game. No man consider but no more here day pray omo.
Yeah. So
somebody like Rodri and Kawasa give him a coffee se Barca be day. You name Rodri. He brings a level of calmness.
Yeah.
He brings a level of quality on the ball. He brings a level of experience. And he controls the game so well. It is a game now winning Inter boy, you know. Ebia ko Rodri ko jinamua ke bia ko be pass ball na keep calm. Composure. Na komo dey atra. The same thing with Atletico Madrid. Home and away leg na omo boy, you know. Sa conversation so ho. What did they say? So in the 2 Champions Leagues under Hansi Flick, Barca feelings and Komo get closer to me ko beat me ko no. 11 years ni omuntimi njibi da no. And yes Rodri buy the truth of the matter is Rodri doesn't solve all Barcelona's problems. Nemom he increases their chances. Tieni enkoka se mbia ye ni mo. Rodri we me say Rodri or ma so babeje and Rodri ti wa be solve Barca problems na dia mom. Nobody is saying that. But he increases their chances of dominating and winning certain trophies. So for example in the Champions League I've cited the games. Rodri comes in and Barcelona chances 50% a couple or the Barcelona cover 70% in terms of their chances.
Yeah. Because
World Cup we are mention your top 3 midfielders, let us see. Who the more top 3 midfielders? We are seeing this. So do you ready for
super
so on your fitter, he increases your chances, but he is not all of them. And you are Barca even here center back, Barca be here striker. So if Barcelona should sign Rodri, it increases their chances of the Champions League. No maybe ana as a more forta. Ebeboa. And in the League 2 no nyoma so be dey. Ebekoye kakra dia mo because they are already dominate. For Real Madrid, they are losing a player and I say Bianca player koba obo a different bite in the middle of the park. Now let's ask ourselves these questions with Real Madrid. After Toni Kroos and Luka Modric, how have you been dominant in the tournaments? Magic League is saying, Magic Copa del Rey is saying, Super Copa de España after Toni Kroos and Luka Modric, Magic was saying. These 2 players offered a level of technical ability in the middle of the park. Yeah. Now Real Madrid can only hope in 2 things. 1, there are so many ways of killing a cat. Real Madrid is here possession and San trophy. That is the truth. And I Rodri so bad, nobody will be private and said in Hazard.
Possible, possibility.
What do you mention as no? So Real Madrid could defend because more good attack. who Diamonde, who Vinicius, who Mbappe, Capo, you can compete. Obeti me dia wan compete me boa.
Yeah.
But Adiba kwa no obi anim se Real Madrid that brand one obi a complaining. Eh Toni Kroos free Real Madrid call na Modric call no. Replacement one ye thing. Ada bula bebo do say. Bellingham bebo do say. Vavadi bebo do say. The technical security, a player who can control the tempo of the game for Real Madrid. A player who can give incisive passes from the first phase, second phase, and make sure that Real Madrid have enough control and their hand on games in the middle of the park.
Okay. Real
Madrid deserve to say it's a prize in Oslo because it is a want. Barcelona feels it is a need because Frankie de Jong nakakupla.
Omunyana ebeboa.
So need the bongo.
And I
want bongo. But it doesn't mean
we love no.
Oh. But it doesn't mean both teams cannot find ways to win.
Yeah.
So for Barcelona, because if conditional.
If clause.
If conditional because no fee has been agreed. If he joins Barcelona, he increases their chances
of
doing well in the Champions League and maintaining their standards of winning the league.
Whoa.
Because joining Madrid, so they are. I'm telling you, and also boosting Madrid and increasing Madrid chances of overtaking Barcelona. Say Barcelona Babeji League, in the last 2 seasons they are changing.
But I say Newton na ya beto asuna messages kakrewa no around any details donko Francis say I bet you he will stay at City when if you buy him you can't register him and no so ediaba and I also I'll be happy when I see Rodri at Camp Nou training camp okay and no answer any message or about Johnson Kuma Arsenal will win the Champions League next season and Johnson and so edi abe nano PM say modi room and no nti yababa na yaba be din komo also Daniels I'm watching the show live from United States US of Omar Sterling Jr. say Newton Newton so ewa hawaba na afro abebie mu enano pe ade amayenti yaba na yaba heso new say somebody there Mizaya de more na ba from Rodri camp and Barca no a decision of going in for Rodri choosing Barca over Real Madrid Madrid for no it was a shibi kakra ebi mu kraso okay onko player no said anya fully fit any day ni nyina Barca for so music asem kra hu be bia any the way they will be handled but yenhwe idea say Laporta otimi bibia bi man ye nti very good well new
Capo me that say now it is transfer see your bobo bebre so from Monday no eba so quite say dudu na be update ne developing stories na ya tete edu sabre so anya very careful be twantro said we say no Monday dey na waka nyina no bomb person bebam ambo voice be shiao e dey be shiao du sabre ya waka say nu ya wada dey na very score exclusive sabre bomb person dey ebebam
ezere o ya against the team bi no
sabre be so an wasa
we do that against enyo say team bi pa o supporters o be say o mu lose akota o maji so ni ya che bibi o wi ase
o pona fa le sa lo na checho ko
wakoma zerade against me bi mu team no me wa me support me bi em kra we ni sa akoma no
na akweri say ni de o see Liverpool de under bid a call for Bakola deal no imagine him so mo ho nye ha no call for Bakola he's a good player he's a good player but mature
okay
well who knows success na say baby obedru bia na obedi demand for a better dressing room quality dressing room no so be say because of Paris Saint-Germain dressing room labor he knows what really top level football demands
sure
and that's a dressing room no more ha on say no boy ya boy there ya monko ba bia he's a top player or a lot of impetus by Liverpool attacking well over in Gumoha the honor so even though me person be best stop in Gumoha ne grover
no
Liverpool but the whole no your story be na a gada greater interest story na say Steven Gerrard did nkomo ba ko mienu no me say or saso hwe say yakopon ya adoma da chi bi no e kwan be da ba be fa Liverpool aduma no what a story no me yan year sanity Gerrard no
metini din wo Klopp time no say Klopp kwa players aba be Liverpool juma no Gerrard ka ho Klopp juma na wo ye nyina no ope one former player which na Liverpool players and as a fans and gidi say Klopp ko ya aba be hye ho no ma even before the slot next
yeah
so Klopp ko no awa ma no madwene yem say o ne kwan so ano no adwuma no so no do Klopp agya adwuma kese na wodachi Steve me fa ho sisi e na slot buy slot buy na obo no homode ogi league no anche na ho kire no who will be the replacements slot ko ba be adwuma no yes aso test Steven Gerrard edi Capo
yeah
Steven Gerrard and slot ko ya kwakofa na ko Sadio ba bi ko ye practicals ka crack attachment ma men kan sa okoye adwuma but comparatively no meka so okosua de anesa
kakra yeah
and slot ko ba be fadwuma no slot ko okokudu no kuro mu Gerrard ama me fadwuma no Liverpool for fans ne omo poni for ko market ka ko fa Andoni Iraola Ednaba pe ensema akoso Premier League no obaje atumi say that appointment no e better than Steven Gerrard appointment but me confess story by because was akotwa no ho asaba say e kwan dey Steven Gerrard ababeda ho bebre the amount wa na onye ready na ready no so akapo onye no I don't think we're ready for now. Not for the time being. And never be a Kosovo England. Every time I have a game no. Time I get chi or football because I get chi England from 92-93 season Urbano. I'm not trying to see the late 90s, yeah, Bora 2000s, the rich stage of the Premiership. From 99 Urba. Or Mamin Kumachika 97, 98, 99. As in Wenger, free Japan, Eba Beremu, Fergie, air ground in a home or English game. 97, 98, 99. And the English game, no, a swabapa. So, Mura 2000, 2002, 2003.
Yeah.
As in Wenger, a peaking and a Joseph, so about Befra. And Kofi may catch you, your foreigners. So, be a British, dear. A Befa Fergie. But say you can't English managers there. Fergie so one chain, Wenger one chain, Jose one chain, and for me and Sana de buy ya. You can't want to buy and yes will be Baby Rambio or more dominity.
Yeah.
And we are also not talking about the timer. English managers, yes, I'm a dry you. I want an Lampard okay, Lampard, Newcastle.
Yeah.
Not Lampard, but all to me the Jose, you know. All to me the Wenger or Arsenal, Invincible, so for entire season without losing the game or jet title in the association. Foreign coaches in the bar, no one given watching
Gaba Batum.
And near metrics by 5. No mamma, German watching your English boys and English coaches. Okay, Samaladice. A coaching 9 English clubs. 9 in Akikaboma and Drajuma, Pep Gadula Babaye. Sam Allardyce. Why Jumapa, Bolton, Sunderland, Blackburn Rovers. Wa coach all
Sam Allardyce dear ka England there coaches o my adwuma ho a
ba ya mo Chelsea ontindi ho ya mo Manchester ontindi ho Arsenal ontindi ho Man City sorry here ba ya gege ba ye ontindi ho because there's a certain pattern which really goes in the disadvantage of English coaches. Big disadvantage of English coaches. Okay, yenya to me hwe the clubs are coaching West Brom, Leeds United. English national team name wakofa West Brom, Blackburn, Newcastle, Bolton, North County, Blackpool. We mo nyina keka boma endradwuma foreign coach as in Wenger ba. One club pen or babefa. Endru. Oh, Capo, and yes sir era ne yenja into one yembre ye mu kakra.
Yeah.
It from Fegimo ja to mo bre as in Wenger piki 2006 ko Champions League so. Jose judgment no akwasa ba bewrem. All of that. Era na bawie different era as I started with Klopp, Liverpool, Pep Guardiola, Manchester City. Why na Arsenal for the new be about replace you, but Spurs akwa find another foreign manager in Pochettino.
Yeah.
Omo me san na eko
Pochettino Pep Guardiola club. Pochettino Pep Guardiola club. English coaches in a way, Capo. Who be English coaches in Eddie Howe or from Newcastle. Oh, Newcastle, Crana, Samala that's coach, you know. And when I Eddie Howe, never saw you. English coaches in Pachawati, I say. Yeah. Oh, then Frank Lampard, the boy, a coffee Chelsea, put him knock, that's our knock back. Now we ruin this way on a support me about. So the English coaches in a pan of the indigenous guys, I want to mean compete with the foreign coaches in about. One, lack of variety. Lack of tactical variety. English game no quite fast why bono. It is a way a typical English player. Now game no now ba. Now I say oh my boy and the big coaches and team for Jumana Mamia Capo boy. You need to bring something very different. It's Claudio Ranieri no Baba Jimmy Ma Leicester no. It is still a foreign coach. About direct nature of football, very, very aggressive. But what checking the team the pan not the traditional 4-4-2. Okay, Mark or Brighton, on the Mares, I'm gonna put 7 and 11, the left and the right channel. If 15-4-2, no air drink water, and then N'Golo Kante, Shinji Okazaki, and a Joby Vardy about the final 10. Leonardo Ujua, okay,
mechanical.
And then a supplementary 2 strikers. So a typical 4-4-2, actually a 4. Robert Hoot, Christian Fuss, a ball right back and a left back. Wes Morgan and a Dennis Simpson, a ball central defense. I'm a line up in here. We a typical 4-4-2 formation. And so England a follow up a 4-2-3-1. And also, so many double pivot, in drink water in N'Golo Kante. But when you the typical 2 striker system, and I said there and Dwight York, and he had Deco at the bar, Fergie time, and I said Teddy Sheringham. Watch it.
Oh yeah, new.
Teddy Sheringham, good player,
serious player, easy crowd.
Yeah, the old traditional way of playing. 2 strikers are more height, or more explosive, and or more duelist. And you saw no more 50-50, no matter form, no more play on side, FIFA. They fight on every blade of grass for the ball. These strikers, you know. And a Claudio Ranieri, a coach Shebi, or Leicester City, and the GB. Check who are the English coaches. So, what's that so turning communications to CAA? Check the coaches. Alonso, or a foreigner for Chelsea. Because at that time, I started to Arsenal, Mama the Brown, Obano.
Yeah.
Tottenham Hotspur,
Deserbi.
Another foreign coach. Couple, so English coaches, you know, lack of tactical variety. I'm not sure Pep or the Spanish idea they buy, Klopp or the Germany Jurgen Pressen or they buy. Pochettino combine French football or the Argentina for football and the Lucas Moura and Dele Alli So English game, you know, so much people produce so be able to battle and the expectation of the fans because Chelsea so fan base in a song, Liverpool so fan base in a song. Share Gerard Bebe Fed Manano, expectation as I shoot to the Amano.
Yeah.
So Gerard is someone in a Juman who Liverpool, they are one channel to a moon so. Now Juman so a big job at the Dawadi Steve G. A big job. And Nima or require and sound are successful as a local coach over England, you know. So which of the era that English coach do? Obaboni do man or for more.
Yeah. Wontumi peja. Lampard say Wontumi ya de kese no mana. This o kofase ye di bia. Ball no na England coaches no I say tradition that was a English born as a ube adwuma na mfa.
Couple. Hey, clubs no. Football clubs. Le kese no. Who know say football club you see a small who says I say that
there be
but on what achievement no e wo team and then do achieve biba and then who know club achievement on fan base on assets on music on sad near money to make the club no now your English guys don't want a failure Spain so boys ni bi so tugu Xavi akotia hwe obasa Rena Koeman so akotia hwe
Italy so sa muso kamo
so pillow
yes Gattuso yeah
It is always Zidane there no. Zidane no could di Jose ni Ancelotti.
Yeah, formula no.
Formula no do mo basa no do mo ba. Edu kon ya Jose ntumi nya Ancelotti nya na no opagya ne nsa. E na wo di adwuma ne ma no. Oya free ni wie ya na quick. Asaso dwane call ye. Alano Alonso Dumika call Madrid. Onkotia hwe. Santiago Solari okay no. Oba Madrid wa tehwe. Abelo
ankoye kra.
Capo clubs and eso clubs and so. It is a ye di adwuma ne ma wo obebre.
Mo bobo no so omo ye adwuma na na edin adwuma na ye den ma omo. Footballers no dey be ram into coaches.
You Maradona dey be na okay.
Ana mi ken. Gattuso mo enfakra.
Enfa.
Javi.
Bra. Someone who say born out na ye but very different. Very different.
Je baako.
Even lecture house I work around. Omo ya na ye tie tea no. Omo ya quite different from omo nimade do na.
Pa.
We bring nimade but omo ntumi ye tea man ye. But be there ye na ye tea no onimade but other features be. Oh. Lecture ni ho a. Eti mani hye ni mate for na de. You obi on ma onimade but you need the capacity to teach or stand in front of the colleagues, you know. So say Jose boy bodru he.
Anko na nim sa. Jose dia.
Yes we keeper so right back.
Nsembebre
minia.
See.
But the juma ne ye na nkasa no. And ye wo mo so mo nim ball ne bo. Asa be coach
ni.
You Enrique.
Yeah. Why ye juma no.
Over Captain Basa Captain Madrid.
GB asa be boy.
You love his game.
Yeah.
You Enrique me huna no mani age football. Na ni dene. But on him say let the different or bottom. But you obo say Messiah mbeba. Munyina di for mbeba.
Omwaye no. Ampo when enka going guest staff no sana at least attention support pa from Nkofu. And this guy go da.
I thought I said in your sporting director we no na ye adwuma.
Yeah.
Why you back on it?
Yeah, no.
Yes. When a club supports you over the sporting director, it means we will do and why justify why you need that support. Some say edu only the market.
Yeah.
And I'm made dunako. So it means I take a place be edu anya farmer no to test myself. Now buying for the baby okay. So right now na project na so no. We can't tata one or your improvement and maintenance our method. I call Bruno Naba. And che na Charles, a talent, mommy. True sad. There were games at Ojiasina Frimu. Meka Omobaba J Premiership. There were games at Trusadi si from pa. Especially St. Martinelli in the Horn. Trusadi, our Shan or Shan team or your Juma. So that one is also or talent or potential. No? I mean, we are talking about another level for Mikel Arteta and Arsenal. To me, match that's fine. That's fine. And imagine Cham said Jokers and have it or Mayajuma this season. Is Odegaard. Arsenal good place. I'm a good squad. And can Vini no Ebabe so. Trust me, Europe on the that is not to say someone's also in Hadrian, but they would have been more closer with Vini or what the Champions League persona. I want to say our dressing room or the other forefront Eba. Mo Salah.
Trabzonspor.
And Crawford be any diverse opinion on why Obekona Onko was still active 3 years football or Europe as a co CCC. Media, Madrid so I make the right decision.
The time ya in form ya umi to Turkey. Send Liverpool still na no pia. Tika oni na munye mresa. O kapizi unu na ne bad.
What about to club bay?
For now. We said Tottenham cry with me about
one. We are talking about a club every day. Mo Salah start.
Okay.
Club man. O kasa so adwene sika na wode man no ho. Because nema me ensa na beka bom Salah no pe. Playing every day.
The money
need the second mechanic number 1.
Yeah.
Who matches on no request wa bra on to who far east. Shenkomo money pay the sika no try buying. After few seasons Seko say after buying a crash, Seko buy Let's go Madrid and Sevilla, make money.
Sadio, yeah.
Look, so what you bra? A dangerous thing about body na brain.
Of course. A problem can see. What you bread ya body ni be wuntem.
So what you bra?
Body ni be contem.
What you bra? Asa wo wiase ba uni wiase. And the economy so na what you be fa be brain. When you feel say you are not of yourself. Sometimes you are not told. You want to say be the prepare. Now one of us
about so who the oye.
Hey, Capo ne be into me da. Say yes obi to come wada obi driver da. Ne be busa mo say dey be see. Cause makonya ne driver ni bi wa atonsu high school junction. Omo ba be gu no so no na bibi ba mtrim say. Mama nko head esi. Because no I say. Chelsea driver and wada.
The bunny seats.
Me the first two that want no. Let me start some restrict. Come me phone no. No me try answer. And me jive phone actually. Let me say, master, sorry, no yesterday no problem. And what thing was I buy. Now say me buy. To car no corner. Watch the traffic. What done all sorting no. Watch your space CV. What that manini obi there can you say?
What bread?
But later no me dwene ho say later me ball. Let to come to you na did how cinema. But you call me mammy a year to buy no. Man, Tuesday as a Wednesday now you free if you just say you will do traffic light.
Yeah.
No me bones a mammy.
Yeah.
On a year bombing him.
Okay.
No, to mention out, me say, may I meet Chino Edinako.
Okay.
Couple. On your last born a ticker and you wouldn't come. Say me di traffic light in a son mother.
Who.
And now, all to me at you. Or call let's come under there are games on it and cry with the Bechabo.
Yeah.
Or call buying there are games and cry with the Bechabo. Barca Madrid, PSG. Let's talk about this club. Liverpool, no one.
More.
A person stay relevant in Europe. We saw a better life among a family in Europe. Couple. How many Arab players you racism food me busa some keke? How many Arab players and it me achieve more Salah level? No? In the history of Egyptian football, they said Abu Trika is their biggest talent.
Yeah.
But Abu never saw Europe.
There be who Salah they no half cry.
It's more Salah achievement away you know. Or Sako Tretra Dortmund aye day. Buying ne Spurs in my day. What a stento.
Yeah.
Now Ronaldo called Saudi Nasser no. What the Baba Club World Cup no. South France in the look, Ronaldo no retirement mu no one.
Yeah.
But then it's a kind of investment away in no. As so left to
yeah.
In the sports in the sense of sports.
Yeah.
Leo Messi our MLS a retirement mu a coffin on the field and so. He's done. Mo Salah dey how we nyina no couple. And for competition here. But it's beautiful for unknown in family. So got to on Saudi. The Chrome Horn Mubium. And Europe top tier no so no on belong to Obiemu. She Kevin De Bruyne no Napoli 7 dia no yo. Kwade bane na habia sika bocho.
Yeah.
E ho ya tiri sika so Napoli no nanam no. Ya tiri sika so. But e dia no Kevin De Bruyne so asa so achieve.
Onya bibia bi.
Wonya bibia bi e na unim dia meka no. Stress no. Yana pep to wow say me cost sabbatical me kojuma.
Yeah, man fonti ase.
Couple ya juma cry sometimes.
Oh yeah, ojawo.
E tori bi na obe mu be wi a obe baha na wo chechew. Isi ai mo no asi. And the story said I buy.
Oh, it's not easy.
What make the right decision? A juma bia so ye bia we couple. In terms of England, SCT Premier League, you know, legends, any film da ana.
Why video
yeah. I'm quite na home. I Turkey so there. Or to the private jet to England, did not be restaurant.
No, £20.
Adriano, not 2 flights, but it was alcohol. The Bruce, no, one and a wife.
Only problem be
there be any problem.
Mayor cry, mayor Turkey, thousands mayor no. Also mo mano asase so a piece of land on the man because global warming e bedu baby Egypt cry emma wani nka se obi stay ho tini chiri man ne man na nana nom ne nana nka so ano o mo mu baby pa mu abetna you see beauty of the game
obobra pa
yeah
obobra pa adam atware mu nyina be retire ti say dey be mo nsase
we are retired any man asase o must
live
for a minute.
Yeah.
Saru Matibu England, Matibu Spain. Minya Enyantiasi papa. Because game near more practical.
Yeah.
The person share. No matter how it is. Than just theoretically reading it from here. And yet the figurative brofono NTSC and American, but how it is
application.
Yeah. Because I know when a man in Sasso referee, I'm saying Vinicius and a man in Sasso referee be Christian Frumo. It's more practical. We saw it. The same time, you was a Messi a man in Sasso Tia Kukuyera referee and fee.
Yeah. Almost say subject to incident in a Messi idea.
Kukuyera.
One gas and bonnet to you.
Also in Sakatana.
But according to explanation, was one cabonnet.
Omate.
And only as well. Into a madam running by do baby as a the way we interpreting laws.
Yes, sir. Yes, so teammate.
Yes, opponents.
I didn't know say you say. Mexico, you say.
Why the fact the any say why but you say we be here see
Egypt coach now so ba ko bi am say we I'm so you and also just we kasa racism and also you better bet you Egypt coach require you better show the yellow card. Why are they taking the game? Capo, realistically, game you more 90 minutes.
Yeah, and
you're more 90.
Yeah.
The Ghana Premier League in a crowd there. It's around 50 to 55 minutes of game time. They can you say no. The here opponent Bakuba lead 1-0. Keeper no and keeper no come 10 minutes at the free. Defender be fake injuries. Time to say so omodembra ebamwa mejitum. But look at this angle. I mean here. We'll say our 10 minutes to leave the field, especially
10 seconds.
10 seconds. Yeah. That's right. 10 seconds to leave the field during substitution. I don't say perfect.
Yeah.
Substitution players in the beginning and boy who here.
Yeah.
If the game is stopped due to an injury to a goalkeeper, one player must leave the field. I haven't here about Tanko. What would you say? Attack at a Prince Adukabna. Wako collided with Pickford.
Yeah.
Pickford that form. Near say England play back free mu. There be no more me busa o.
Say no more interpretation actually.
Aduka bana.
I know so one.
Na duka bana sorry agina na so.
Yeah.
Pickford that form. Na England play back was free field so.
Yeah.
Why?
Say keeper no delay.
Oh, delay say o that form. And you're also penalty from a collision. Dear the many teammate back on conjure. Why? Oh, delay as a matter of emergency.
Yeah.
And the other on the plane conjure. Why?
No conjure give you to us one.
I said it was well. Oh, now what that problem no one shall start about Capo.
It's our association federations no. In fact, and is it making as a football now more boring than Anna who said it?
Say football you know, I have more money and I am more boring.
Yeah.
I have more money and I am more boring. Time wasting on a throw in, the opponent takes it. We are perfect.
Delay pay.
But time wasting, what is time wasting?
Say delay.
Delay, what is delay? Obi 1 minute delay. Obi delay 1 hour. So what is delay?
Delay and G2.
Wow. Let's just someone G2 say referee for no money bino. Mo. So when decisions are left to the discretion of the center referee, unfairness happens.
Mateo Dianasi because we do be a referee no be say. Delay cry na say be our paper ball no ko timi boot me fuze wa delay yam fam opponent as if it is 50-50 actions are all take you on only decision of FIFA so on the dem rana man no
only dey so to paper ball no
yeah
on paper ball no say be ya obenya
yeah atubo ni yeah
now so no in paper chrono no ebi mo dey delay
bitim dey share ne jesi num say
yeah. Now the pretext of it is but not the delay.
Yeah.
Now my last question how me be busa family VAR I say delay a goal kick and then you keep a
goalkeeper no yeah.
I'm be restart here or the 9 boot na say border there na say crack boot wa me mu dada.
Kazar wa bitu.
And you imagine the corner
and the opponent
no.
Yeah.
Local goalkeepers in share we so. Let's say boys in the bay over day.
Omo chechino.
Capo, omo bad rough.
Delay ni nyina mo na so from ho.
Ye kwa we grounds bi ye kwa no. Na mpanifo na ye ne omokobo no nkrofo no nipa tu lecture boys no. Nimjua na mzee bono. Sasa kwa FIFA baba bia mu ye school wa the boys yi fam no. No mo lecture mo ye share wana mu me amiensa nyira. Wo be free. Omo show first go.
Yeah.
Omo consider first about content omo share no omo lecture mo. It's boys na chiche bono. O ma no ya ne boy bi asem no kotoa mo kwache boy na boys no ye mo rough no o mo delay
say BCC media ma and has the oref coach no kwenze
media ma
and has me coach ya ko ni boy ko preso Gazali hani media
sa boys no o we no kwa interview
yeah boy interview also boy me na me boni bi
no no
yeah. Oh yeah, serious.
FIFA come who be there.
Yeah. MZ they will consider them. Almost the other later. Newton Vitalati video analyst no. New and Edim Koma but Inshaba say Inshaba say Turkey a sweet country pao. Inshaba so atako na sala ebe enjoy what Turkey pa. Yeah, Turkey MZ more na ka Turkey asem na. You be do instant
ways. The other side, Asia side, you know,
okay.
And Istanbul, so side.
The side, no.
Maybe my fire Istanbul means
oh, okay.
Fire Istanbul means
oh, yeah, nice place.
Oh, Istanbul, dear. A nice city.
Okay.
The blend of European culture.
No.
Because a doorstep of Europe. Now, when you're man of boarding, kakra.
Expensive.
Yes, because a holiday, a social holiday city.
Yeah.
It's expensive. But a more opportunity, which man until free I could do take. Now, just say Dubai airport and Casablanca.
Yeah.
Take you for airport, a crazy. Wouldn't you remember what you remember so be direction, Jai? Or 12 because what's that? Maybe I will send it down. No, we send it down so up a new country altogether. We send it down on the bicycle packet and the motor scooter.
Okay.
Out to me the
cover.
Now, baby, I pack scooter. Underground. Oh.
Whoa, take it the MCS, yeah,
Musala
Bejinani.
Take it a couple of sofa.
Oh, yeah. Take it as a your fahona, no back, yes, your Kodia, take it.
Nipa so born your day. Hotel boy, your day cry.
You ever go to Kai?
Macrano, but be my target a Greece.
Greece or no? Okay.
Oh, said Lady Way, Tenny. Name back on a castle so. Or stepping on the moon. No born running below.
Yeah.
Santorini. Also, Santorini.
Yeah,
Google Santorini.
Oh, she agrees with
Google Santorini.
Okay. Maza, I didn't have a 3 years scam. I go. Well, I want some okay. I say, what's the Supremo? I see my Mount video be. CCA, will be the submission about. And the Kingsley, if ready, let us watch the video now. The new work can find on Fama Intimra.
Me pese me bisa new team. Sports anopai medam wase any adwuma pa moye ma Ghana man. Na Capo, me pese me bisa new team question kakra e woni submission no mu no. O kan sem bi se Zevi call basa no. Wantumi anya adwuma no. Na anopa mpese me bisa ne se so obi coach basa e de basa e je liga we ye fail ana me question ani medam ase eni adwuma pa mo ye ma Ghana man
say so say I train I drink akra. It's a very important question because Javi no bibi ho. Yeah. But in the contest ana kano na enye se mbia wankoye bibia se Javi koye no ntimi anya hwe me ni wasem ne nkade but the discussion e nyina ye kam on a contest the former players ni bi o aya no mo fa clubs na o ntimi fan ko do expectation na ezo because Laporta no say Javi ni obi obetima handle Barca ama no no nyina aka ho bi
no say
yeah
the obusa no sorry Javi anya failure
yeah
but comparative sources what the club expects to have from him.
Yeah.
Anybody on no so no wadra all your interviews me here way and in for the say no you are not really cut for this job, go. Comparatively what did to talk Hansi Flick why never because we're successful.
Hansi Flick,
Javi, former player, former captain, legend. What did to talk there on more balls pay on Boba Sana pay. Why now because we're successful?
Hansi Flick.
So I am talking about the context of former players as Abafi, and Neymar should be more easier for them. He was judged. You're trying to say uncle.
Yeah.
Nah, foreign number. So winning the league, on your question.
Yeah.
But comparatively, the level and the standard Barca expected no. Ansunti no more.
A man
and your buy no so buy no.
Approve.
It's not the coma so.
Okay. So I'm say chama what you see him say new I am come up hey new easy crap basa there team back home supporters ya late presentation analysis chama muhadre well you know the love of the game well I'm film now I'm to us new I'm say games no ekoso Wafcon and Mano Enra Morocco Mountain so Enra Nenye easy and Mali about 1-1 but we chance I qualify to the next stage. I no the Black Queen. So Black Queen said to me a secure qualification. I think we will be playing against Malawi and no next game I ever born in the competition. Is it my football now and we are eguso Black Queens the ano mumkomodie and a different because more tournament and Black Stars in Kwomodie a good house of vocal so Rennie Heathen so former coach I'll buy a technical director or buy a Juma Edema Wumuno. Ono Sunisika no Metua $144,000 I reflected on accounts. So Haas can now go into transfer market. I just say Rennie Heathen let FIFA say Sikana Betum and then Omo reverse the ban out with the Ama House of Books. So Haas is see coach one Kasawa Damfo Nibocha Capo ebitimi ato ebi ediaba. That's good news. Yeah, Edema Haas. And now feel so on say a catch was say Ghana and Kram you know US of A and no a year under 20 championship and no koso na a catch was Odo Bruni akodeya na utu Edema Amas no Anna Godfrey Opoku no so konfanoche America de nenye easy cry. Now good news ni say 400 meters no Odo Bruni entimi and qualify or the 7th heat no Nemom Godfrey Opoku de na me abomodin pa aya diama watimi qualify from the heater or call nanim we remember the semi-finals inti Kingsley say Godfrey I read inti Godfrey that's 2025 konfanoche na nya asem to akra na obadwuma ye say Ghana team Ghana no nkra mienu ne call ya say we rem to the semi-final Godfrey inti no
and you've sapped all your energy. Well, yeah, with Team Ghana's Godfrey Opoku, who just qualified from his heat in the men's 400 meters, top qualification for the 6.05. Godfrey, I mean, you look well spent and you've sapped all your energy. But how was the race overall?
Okay, this race wasn't bad. Our first give thanks to God. For this is my first time coming to a national award under 20 Open Championship. It's not easy. I really thank my God for letting me be in first position. I'm also going to prepare for the semi-final.
I mean, you train in Ghana. How has been the preparation leading up to this competition for you?
Okay, me and my coach always train. Maybe let me say in 2 years. Yeah, we were training hard for the competition, for this competition. So I was getting prepared so that I won't deceive myself. I told myself I'm going to make Ghana and myself be proud.
And are you satisfied with the results?
Godfrey, 2025, Confanochi SHS, and Yasam Geta Gode, HM the Magana or US Mountain. So that's very good news. Physically, guy near strong. Our race now, Corno and Rano. Now, you semi final, there podium no. You have a fro na the medal abagana. Good news. New Black Queens from the Black Queens and Ranso game no more day, but Miami coach came last, of course. Tactical coach indeed. Enra Ghana she go Emma Va Edisalai. It do be game no na straight was 2-1, but Va 90 Miami and win, but still drawn game now qualification no ya there na. You here qualify good news at the Ghana football and Afri Ghana as a whole. New Yurem from the Queens to House of Folk, Kotoko, and then Akreya Yakan Wasemi, Kakrebi.
Yeah. Odobro ni colleague, you know.
Yeah.
Meba omo Ediana Sona.
Okay.
Maybe wish them the very best of luck as Omo embark here on the second phase of Omo career.
Yeah.
Whatever they've gone through so far, the first phase. The first phase is a national introduction.
Yeah.
Wherever they are, wherever they came from, Omo backyard. Edia boys so free community be nearby. Omo ni mamo ansana me no me ebehu. But right now no Omo tra community Omo yomo dey abim.
Omo your mind there.
Omo be your mind there. Omo na ba be jomatum. And they've really gone through the first phase. Everybody now stays behind them as national assets. And so omo kwese no a ya na empire bo and a body momo. Ya na the best of luck and ya wish the momo. Na os tourists no Black Queens dey na agada me interest pa.
Okay.
Black Queens ehia o mine nyina attention. Ya brepa ye ewo emma football ho. Ansana league no abagina. Ya bre mekasi ya bra o de toto me man de no ho a difference mo e to be clear man to make us say attention ne love I de ma me man ye mfa omo na kasa mu na ya try say
go we cry no ko support bi ani uhu supporters bi a ho
say di Ghana boy match day one. I didn't actually boy match first day crab Black Queens on baby corporate bodies. But be the Ghana flies a to JCC but you refi man.
A man also Bob I would nam chroma who GC and my who be a crash Ghana GC. Publicity from the ministry to the FA no how are they communicating to Ghanaians to love some man because I'm also na BB Papa Buffy.
Pathetic because born on mobile say no. The love will not be boy Bruno. Met me a cassa right now, money cry. You want to cry, club football, you call. Club football, you call Champions League and call, you call Confederation and call. The recent past success in Yana club football happens to be coach Adute and Mediama, a could do group stage. Won't be a point to be BBM and our dreams. I could do semi final on a coach Zito. Okay, sa squad.
Yeah.
Zamalek esan mo.
Yeah.
No me no obeka ho asem. Untimi enko chinko kan any other clauses recently ho asem. Na about football in general, o pega uti ahwe ni mo yema no enko ne krai. Imagine chem say government no ewo pepa bi ema ye football no said ye hu no a yewra Kofi Adams di mema ye chiko ye na. Omo nkyere ema no so odoka kran for attention because they should invest in the league. They should really invest in the league. Now they are called my money. Then say a man in the government in the Tiomako
Premier League, you know.
Yes, government in the Tiomako. More absorb a more SLS structure. And they are called youth employment to so.
Okay, because a COVID no. Na maybe say omo channel omo salaries ne fa ho mana etua omo kazata mana ball a break and e mo ball no into for now no there's o man side I think say yeah because na man ball
for now omo ma de otua ba NY you know salaries am absorb
okay that's
even the previous government NPP government no
yeah and I make a COVID time okay
but it needs a better investment it need better investment because a man bet me be di akopa Capo. House of folk ban now my left no emede
omunya left here ba omatua enti omatua automatically ye beka say
na ban ye subject to
sika no
sana that here
say no omo deform
omo change the punishment no e won bible na say ban no so won baby e kan so ba won baby or ban no
e kan no na de ban ne bae enti
we dey say na bon it here players mercy and ama yanya it's ke panisho we free club no loan na auto no akasa
se FIFA
to no man nko bone na odi ne ye wo ho and bone no punish the cheap plan of auto whatever what committee offense na we
so it's up to the coach technical director ever communicate to yama
and until na me clarification say
no almost
trials justify.
Team BIB.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to need this one, this one.
Okay.
Kotokone has. Omo ye the wrong trials and justify no. No na bema omo yi two coaches na di.
Hey.
Suno mo dan say no. Omo dua bibi ebe so aba o season no. E so aba omeka ko blame coaches no. Coaches ni nya kamafo omo yi omo mienu adi. Because two clubs. Oh. Me say adwuma no a didi eye ya has atimi yi na di no. Adwuma na watara ye two coaches atimi yi omo di no. Tieni Capo.
Yeah, me too.
Any adwuma no akotoko. And they sack Dr. Ogum Kozito. It means they are looking for something up there. Now until some kind of chronos no. The obi biano and so many. I feel no more justify. I feel kotoko coach say. Players na hono hu yi. I feel no more try than lad ashe. I feel no more try Hamzat and obi ho. No, mom on yes mistakes in beam. Sabri, a second more call. What is the call? Me say, it's a club in any hole. It doesn't even exist. And you'll be able to talk club on a friend or your trials up a new place. They should have the call. Call and say, as I saw more about 8 starters be ho.
Yeah, now who's a ready team in here?
8 starters be ho from the goalkeeping department. Air ho. It's the Okopan number 7 or 3 cry. New coach, you are also looking for a team one about new players. Why? Is it football? Has a folk team or ball league on correlation my coach now on Perifona and fan no more who's an Edman Swani or defending or consider him 7 as 8 goals.
Yeah.
The midfield is solid, the defense is solid, goalkeeping department who are providing the keepers too. For the national team. It will be a canon. So, coach, I attack and one Juman obey. And I'm coming across a be a ban on your bay from us. Yeah. And to be from so now, so what's the coach in a Juma Oy and I won't so any dia. And you go for white coach about no problem. Get the materials, winnable materials. I find a house of work. First day 10 players in my training and show. Second day, next shoot 20. Second day, next 30. And the China coaches are then I'm a so sir. Hey, the league na start and as we start to struggle.
To mu do mo ya na as.
And come here the o se mani abre.
Yeah.
You start league no ko to ha say we say atwe form bo.
On be bre. Ko to friendly game na no boy no. Obre pa.
Na do am say because some come be na game no a man for that camera so be akanti. O ma ko o meyi game na ko akra ko behind the scenes.
Yeah, they close doors.
You can start a new season with about 8-9 virtually new players. From start for a new coach and a team near Tony. Oh boy, you can't start well. You take off. And maybe I take you off now. I'm on now so. Because of the weather, will be delayed about traffic 30 minutes. Hey, we have some traffic. There's something going on. I delay will take off now. The league the end will be until starting. Starting we are. So who saw that? Top table. When I fans and I start. Mumma stadium.
Questions.
But if I start, Mumma stadium. Mumma say players ban. You have share anyway. You know.
But one
was heading towards there.
Season start a big club like Kotoko Trans. Where the Madrid money Rodri money when Barcelona for new Alvarez money Arsenal for ye. That's what Copa Vinicius Junior.
Me who coach ni be a tenkla me who na open
na
omo players na the man no coach no. From the look of things and the expectation was through. As a senka Kotoko 8 starters solid 8 starters. Who's a coach who quality players. From the defense to attack, I feel Washington, Kwampo Kuko, I feel a new striker, new coach. Peter Midu Akon started season, and now I'm saying he was the actual letter company for. I say want to be more club, will be say how kind of mentality in the focus when you had at the end there. Look at that. They're arguably their best player last season. I feel my catch them say, coach up a left-footed centre back, a new coach. I feel up profile. A left-footed centre back. Unimu come on the atier. Unimu no left-footed centre back no. You know the okono. They know some blaster defense no.
Kotoko defender am so blasta no. No, omo ni dia ba ma for tiri we dey ntimi kai. On na ball left center back ma Kotoko o ma twira ba obi twira bro. Oh. On na coach ni pen replacement no. Enti club na ton boy ne ko. Ni dini ma Congo soldier ni dini ma.
Akwa na zo ko enti na ze. Ah. Ni wana ya ma referee. O ka zo referee dia na.
Robert Mendy says this where he
guy. Hey. Oh,
me grabbing card ma for.
So
captain Kotokolasia captain. Ona coach ni pen profile na replace no.
Nya player obetimi onya player obetimi abo enzo mo ye justify for we
Joseph Olamo na coach no person dey try
Joseph Olamo
on na coach
no person try no sa
ati kredit di ba bitima dey krani on na coach no person dey try left center back wo Kotokolasia ya captain kra obenye di na ba Capo yenye serious after coach ni parent dey be fan dey emfa we are doomed we are doomed for another dark season after coach ni try ni central midfield parent it is so what dey wash ade bi ahead dey koto afen wo beba and coach no yes coach na say
Neil Samba
me center back ko Kelvin or no say center back division 2
okay
but me captain me team no kra on natural
Samba or Neil Samba ko di wachi ayera
yeah, Calvin on also boss center back.
Okay.
Calvin and Trody Brem say Samba O'Neil. It is Samba replacement on left center back. I found a coach in
Joseph Polamo.
Joseph Polamo me coaching division 2. No bomb 8 yo. Ewa ija bomb 8 or Bob Benabo 8 or Timbo 10 or back to Nabo Kobo left back. I feel the center back. Look at these permutations. It's like a team no 8 or 9 tact. It's 1 or 2 3 key areas beer. Capo no atisika no boraduana
wakochi
borabeche kwa fan of best Kofi Tompo best
na chese o a big club o meki
Kofi Tompo as a nyako best yenko
wo yenko fa ye
saka pitami do akwa ekoi Godfrey Banoni no obo Tamale City media Champions League no ono me no team left footed player pitami do akwa ekoi no kwa fa Godfrey Banoni so those players no Godfrey Banoni free agents
Oba beto aso